Let me just check on the GTA session, and then I'll head over to D&D. All right, so
The Temple of Doom.
LGUN and the Temple of Doom.
Sniffy McCold. I forgot my name. Nice. Sniffy McCold.
All right, so it's actually the same game, renamed, so everyone should be able to join.
Yeah, I think I already joined.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we got everybody, because Bang and Danny are not able to make it. So, you guys were rich, set for life, rolling in cash, until that damn gambling tournament. So, you unfortunately lost all of your money in gambling tournament that you guys got involved in.
Damn it, John, you said it was a good bet.
Yeah, it was a surefire bet to double your money, but instead you all lost it. So
It was definitely not me, it was Script.
well, you guys can argue over who had this tip about the gambling tournament. But unfortunately, yeah, it was the Diamond Hotel and Casino. You have now set your sights on Solus Wrath, a Theros ruin. Theros are kind of dinosaur people. They're the original inhabitants of Felon, the continent that you're on. Humans actually came later and invaded and took over the continent. So surely the rumors of monsters and worse guarding the treasures of the ruin are just tall tales, and it'll be easy to just stroll right in there and get all kinds of valuables. This ruin is beyond the edge of the frontier, so it's like in no man's land in the province of Jacobund. So it's unsettled territory, harsh desert conditions for the most part, and it'll be a difficult journey.
Mad Max shit, I like that.
Yeah, basically just like America.
America! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Alright, so you guys are journeying through the desert landscape. Everyone make perception rolls.
Perception.
Perception roll.
Mag is pretty quiet. Why is that?
I'm here. Hello. Can you hear me?
But I can barely hear you when you're talking.
Oh, is that better? I've just moved my microphone a little bit. Perception. Did you say perception?
Yeah, a little quiet though. Yeah.
Okay.
I cranked you up a little bit. Now it's better.
Okay. Perception roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's me.
Well, you, Alex, you should see the text on the screen right now. Okay, yeah. I'm going to change the screen depending on what people roll on perception. So, Meg, Alex, Johnny, and Stanley. No, you need a wishbone to detect deposits under the ground, actually. No, I'm just kidding. That's a Valheim reference. Alright, so let me put you guys in front since you noticed. And I just gotta change a few things around. Alright, so Johnny Blacklung noticed. Alex noticed. And who else? Stanley and Meg. Alright, so Sniffy McColt and Anne the Hermit Baker, right? Kind of wander into this this ambush, but the rest of you are hanging back a little bit, and you see some Theros on a bluff overlooking you.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. So here you guys are, And there's 5 Theros warriors armed with bows and melee weapons. They're nomadic tribesmen. And they've got their bows leveled at you, but they don't appear ready to fire.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to change your name to your character, you can go to the gear icon, go to display name. And then hit save name. You can change your name to your character's name. Oh yeah, and you can even change your character icon, apparently.
Oh, how you do that?
I don't know. How did you do that, Grip? Oh, okay.
Sniffing me cold.
I don't see these options. Player avatar size and player video avatar location, and that's it. Audio options, that's it.
Right below the text box. I just see clear current. Oh wait.
Yeah, clear current chat log, that's what I see.
Oh.
What?
On the main screen, not like on the chat screen, not on the like if I can change myself to Anne the Hermit Baker. I didn't know I could do that. Hacks.
I still don't.
So go to it's not on the settings tab, it's on the
Yeah.
the chat tab. And then right below the chat box where you type in, it's there's a pull down menu. And you should have
Oh, I
Johnny
see
Black
now.
there.
Uh-huh. Okay, this is how it goes. Okay. Right.
Okay, so these Theros warriors are looking down on you from these 2 bluffs on either side, and they have their bows out and kind of leveled in your direction, but not drawn. So it doesn't look like they're ready to fire. They just seem to be waiting for you to say something.
Well, let's ask them. What do they want?
Who are you, fellas?
Right, so they say these are Theros lands and you're trespassing.
Are this temple we're going to rob like a Theros temple?
Yeah, it's an ancient Theros temple.
Fuck. Okay, so we have to lie to them or something. Well, let's just say, I don't know. Let's say
Let's
we're
just
just
ask them for
travelers. Like travelers, and then, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
Are you gonna say that?
Yeah, but fuck, I got a phone call. Excuse me, gotta be right back.
Alright, so if you're going to
I'm
lie
not
to
gonna
them,
say it.
make a persuasion roll, deception if you've got it.
Deception or persuasion?
You have a +0 on persuasion.
Yeah, I won't do it. Better someone else. Just the person who's going to talk to them, I guess.
Dev.
Yeah.
The email migration just finished, so I need to just. It looks like it's working, so I need to give the customer a call back to let them know that the emails are working.
Okay.
So I'll only be a few minutes. I'll stay online, obviously, and then I'll be right back. So
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Alright,
just
thank
wait a sec for John and Meg to come back then.
okay, yeah, I'll be as quick as I can. Thank you.
Riley.
Since I think they're the best ones at talking anyway. Yeah, Meg's got a +2 persuasion, and Johnny's got a +1.
Nice.
Everyone else I've checked so far has a +0.
Yeah.
What about Alex? Yep, +0 for Alex.
Guess it takes me some time to get back into this character instead of the other one.
Yeah. Crypt is a bloodthirsty maniac. I'm gonna turn the music bot down a little bit, I guess. Gotta get you on Valheim Scare. You'd love it, it's Viking shit. It's like Vikings plus Minecraft.
I heard. I've been watching a streamer lately who plays it sometimes. Looks interesting. But I always take so long until I buy myself a game. I always think, well, it might be on sale at some point.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna put it on sale anytime soon though, because it's already sold like 4 million copies at full price, so...
Yeah, that's always my problem. Then when I finally get a game, it's like, well, irrelevant at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 20 bucks for me. I don't know what it is for you. Maybe like 16 euros or something.
Check Steam.
1750. I don't know what the exchange rate is right now.
Well, neither.
1679. That's an awkward price.
By the way, Dev, when you say 20 bucks, is it really 20 or is it 19.99?
It's really 20.
Okay. That's interesting.
They don't
Steam
usually do
Store.
the 99 cents on Steam's store, I've noticed, which is something I like, because I'd rather just, you know, not try to be manipulated.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll do like
Same.
$7.49 or something like that.
Same.
Because some games do it, but
Yeah. On sale, these
a lot of the
prices
indie
come
games
out.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, now I'm looking at it. Maybe more are starting to do it now. But I'm pretty sure that was 20 bucks even. I don't know, because it was a bit more than 20 bucks with tax. So I don't know what the actual like list price was. Do they have to
I think
show you
add
the
it to
tax
wishlist.
price on Steam for you guys? Like, do they show you the total price that you pay when you look at the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked at my
Check
list and
everything.
almost all of them do have the 99 cents. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Let's see. Valheim. Yeah, it is 19.99.
I see. To me, it is 16.79. Or what was it? 70. Whatever. You know. The one Vinny wrote. 79, yeah. 33.50-ish. Man, I hate that stuff with the 99 cents.
This one review, it got textures like a PS1 game. It got lighting like a 2020 AAA game. That's kind of true. Like, the textures are bad, but the lighting is really good. So it makes the textures
Nice.
look better, basically.
Nice. Purge. Anna is now playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Huh.
Surprise.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah. Guess I really got her hooked to the game back in the day.
Yeah, she loves that shit.
Yeah.
No. This was a free one. What they usually do is they post free ones and then they have different versions on their Tran. ESL, where are you going? Bad boy.
Huh? Just having a walk. Surprising them from behind.
You want to walk about?
I imagine we were talking to these people and John said, wait a minute, my phone. And then he went off. These guys are just waiting for us to return. Bye. UFO.
Yeah, just because you draw stuff doesn't mean it actually happens. Alright, stop drawing like weird things. Alright, and let's
Oh,
move
that was
Alex
so good.
back. No wonder.
Get your dicks out.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. We're always waiting for the next opportunity to take our dick out. That's what a life circle's about. Ah.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Great news. Their email is working again now, so I can sign off. I can now concentrate on this now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to finish so quickly. Actually, that database migration. I thought it was going to take a few hours. It only took 48 minutes. So that's good. I'm not complaining.
Right, who is putting these giant shit in there?
Hello. Hi.
Like, just talk in the chat.
No, we like to talk on them.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a water. Hopefully John will be back soon.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just have Meg do the talking, because you have a +2 perception, or persuasion, actually,
yeah.
Meg, so
Yeah.
you're pretty good at that.
Go ahead, Mac. Tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, if I come back and there's lots of dicks drawn on here, I will literally kill a character.
Yeah, let's
And it'll probably be Crypt.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. Crypt draw dick as well. Come on, everyone.
I'm not doing it, so I'm not getting involved with drawing
Wait,
dicks.
is there? Can I remove it myself or only Game Master? Snap to center. Aha! Look at that! Look at that shit! This dick is like 25 feet tall.
Oh Jesus! What's wrong with you
Jesus
guys?
Christ, what the fuck is going on?
What is wrong with you guys? That's what I'm thinking.
Pan view. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let me. Does that work?
Okay, I'm back. Oh, gotta kill Crypt.
That's what I thought.
John's still gone, or?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just have Meg roll Persuasion.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait a second. I see his icon shown in Discord, but I don't hear him.
Oh, can you guys not hear me?
John, I mean,
Oh, sorry.
I can see his icon showing up when he's talking, but
He might be getting a little bit of feedback.
did you say persuasion roll, Dale?
Yeah,
Okay.
Persuasion.
Okay. I've clicked on my character too. That's right, isn't it? I click on my character first, then roll, right? Or
No, that's just for initiative.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Crypt just falls over.
Ooh, alright. Meg is a smooth talker. So,
Yes, he
what was
is.
Meg's character's name again? Oh, just Megster.
Yeah.
Never came up with a character name.
No.
I see how it is. Alright, so, Megster just spins a tale about how you guys are looking for a Durin ruin, which these Theros don't care about. So they're just like, alright.
So he just told them the truth. We're going to raid your temple. Well, we don't care. Okay.
No. He tells them that you're going to raid a Durin temple, which is a different race of Neanderthal-like humans.
Aha.
And Theros don't particularly like them. So the Theros don't care that you're going to raid a Durin temple.
I'm back, guys. Sorry, excuse me very, very much.
Welcome back.
No problem.
We just got started again because we were waiting for you and Meg to come back, but we just started anyway.
Yeah, Meg just made us.
Yeah, thanks.
So you just missed Meg's nice roll on persuasion. So Meg has persuaded them that you're actually after a nearby Durin temple instead of this Theros temple. So they are going to let you pass, but they have something to ask you first. Since they see that you're well armed, one of their nearby villages has been attacked by 5th Legion. If you help them retake the village, they will give you some valuable info about the surrounding area.
Is it worth it? Guys, how do you think?
I think we can do it, sure. Or we at least we could ask them about some more info.
Would not be morally kinda not right to first help them and then rob them. Kinda.
No. Well, we're not raiding the village.
Alex
we're
is
raiding the
making,
temple.
Yeah, this temple is an ancient temple. The Theros civilization was destroyed by the Firefall and the invasion from the Empire. So that's the humans, the Empire, basically. And so they live as nomadic raiders now. They used to live in, like, jungle cities, but the jungles have all died out.
Okay. Well, let's help them, see where the villages are, and then raid them. No, we can help them.
Okay. If everybody wants to help, yeah. I'm alright with that.
Okay. So, how are you going to approach this Theros village?
What was with the village again? It was
It was taken over by 5th Legion. They're mercenaries.
Okay. Yeah, silent. Let's sneak our way over there and check out the whole situation first.
Yeah, maybe there's like some kind of like elevated point in the distance where we could climb first and check the surroundings and shit. You know,
Okay.
we need some recon.
All right, who's gonna do recon, or do you guys all want to go?
I can
what-
go. I can do recon.
What's the skill needed for that?
Dexterity, stealth. Just dexterity if you've got it, but if you have stealth, you'll be much better at it.
I have a +2 in dexterity.
No stealth. Why don't I have stealth? That's bad.
Because you didn't have stealth last time. No.
You don't say.
Did you
Oh,
just
Alex
call
has
s-
3.
Is it just called stealth, is it, or is it a different?
It'll be dexterity. I don't believe you've got stealth specialization. So
Yeah.
I've got. Okay,
Right,
I've
like
got.
a skill.
Yeah, I've got 2 dexterity, but
Oh, if
Yeah.
people who has 2 dexterity should go. It's like I have
Well,
one.
Alex has 3. Alex has 3.
oh, nice.
Oh, 3. Okay.
That's nice.
And Alex and Meg should go probably.
Awareness. I think that's more like situational awareness. Someone's planning something, I guess.
yeah, awareness would be like spotting things,
Well, also in that
like
case,
an ambush. Spotting an
Super
ambush would be
perception.
awareness.
and investigation. If we're talking about just spotting stuff.
Perception and investigation would be good for like the actual scouting part, and then stealth would be dexterity would be good for the sneaking part.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right, so who's gonna go on the reconnoiter mission?
Well, Alex for sure, and I think Meg.
Okay.
And I think one more person probably, but who? It's like
Oh, you want me to
Well,
enlarge the?
I have 2 dexterity as well. Go as well.
So there's the leader, and then
Yeah.
he's got a couple warriors with him,
mhm.
and some other warriors as well.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Well, they are dinosaur people. They have basically stiff feathers for hair and kind of scaly skin.
Nice. I know Scalar Major. Ha ha ha.
Actually, they're Gith Yankee from D&D, these images, but they look kind of close to...
So, all right. So, like,
Theros.
if okay, let's go. Alex, Meg, and I will go scouting out stuff.
So, I'll leave everybody on the board, but so you guys can see, but I'll move Alex, Meg, and Johnny over to this
Jesus.
bluff. He's got range, He's a well-known actor. He's played an astronaut and plumber. All right, so all right. Anyway, all right. So Johnny, Meg, and Alex make first stealth rolls. So roll your dexterity.
hmm
If you have stealth, you can click on stealth instead.
Fuck.
Okay, so
Bruh.
Johnny looses a pile of scree that falls down a slope, and people are now looking for you. They haven't found you yet, but they're looking for you. You can see them moving around down below. So let me switch the map here.
My bad, I think I rolled it twice.
All right, we'll just take your first roll,
That's
which
fine.
is good enough. All right, so you guys are up on this slope. I left everybody on the map so you can see, but you three down here are not actually there yet.
Yeah.
So they're actually Union soldiers, but that's kind of like the get-up they've got on. They have like a quasi-military uniform on. Because they're actually, the 5th Legion is named for the 5th Legion that conquered Felon, but they became a mercenary organization after the Empire kind of started to fall apart in the centuries of destruction and loss of contact that followed the Firefall.
Okay. There are 9 of
All right, so these 3 over here are now looking for what caused those rocks to collapse. So you've got a choice. You could fall back, or you could continue with your scouting mission.
Well, how it affects the situation on our behalf that they're looking.
Well, if they spot you and start firing, you might get pinned down. I mean, you've got the height advantage on them right now, but it's still, you're outgunned at this point.
Mhm. Well, we saw what we wanted. Maybe we should fall back.
Okay, so you got a quick head count, and you're going to fall back then?
Well, in my opinion, it's the most. It's the best way to do. Yeah, like I mean, we saw what the situation is with. We saw how many of them are there. That's what we wanted, right?
Okay, so you guys fall back before they can go get you. And then to reach the actual approach where you can get them, you're going to have to come down here. But since you know generally where they are, you'll be able to sneak up if you so choose.
for dexterity.
So, well, that's up to you guys. Do you guys want to sneak up? Do you want to just roll up on them? What do you want to do?
Can we decide from where we approach them?
If you want to spend a little extra time, you could circle around and come at them from a different side. Like you could come at them from this side over here.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to go around this riverbed because it's kind of steep right there. It's an old dried up riverbed and lake. So it'd be pretty hard to come at them from the north, but you could come at them from the east or west, basically.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, guys?
No, this right here is a depression. It's not elevated. That's why, like, this bridge goes over it and stuff. Like, there's the ancient remains of a stone bridge. And you guys could even split up, come at them from multiple angles, whatever you want to do.
That's a good idea. I was thinking maybe we could split up and approach some of them from behind and try to take them out quiet.
Well, then some people should go from here, and some people should go from this elevated point. So, like, we should split up, and half of the group.
Okay, people up on that elevated point would have a difficult time climbing down, especially under fire, but they would have an elevated firing position. So they'd be able to do fire support, but they wouldn't necessarily be able to get down too easily.
Okay,
without
and we
going
can
down in
place,
One or two up here.
Good shooters with rifles and such.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 like snipers on this spot. I have a breach
Crypt
rifle.
has bolt action, so she goes there. And who else got some?
What's
No one
a
else
good
has a bolt action rifle, but everybody has a breach rifle.
Okay, breach rifle,
And then also a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a shotgun instead of a rifle. So you want to be
Alright.
close quarters, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so who's going to go with Crypt up on the ledge?
So it's like should be high perception, how high expertise, right? To be able to high finesse.
Well, either finesse or might for shooting, and then high perception would be good for spotting.
I have 3 finesse.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
So like if and perception, what do you have on that part?
1.
1.
Not too bad.
Well, you can go with
Crypt
Crypt.
has 2 perception.
You can go
Okay.
with
Alright,
Crypt.
so
Yeah,
Crypt
you're good.
and Sniffy
Sure, will do.
McColt go up there. So make stealth rolls, the 2 of you. Anne and
Dexterity?
Sniffy. Yeah.
2. Nice. Fuck!
All right.
Oh,
And
God.
all right, so you guys make a lot of noise getting into place. So
Yeah, I did.
these 3 guys are going to be looking in your direction. So you're not able to get up and give any fire support without exposing yourselves to fire.
We'll see.
And now, who is? What are the rest of you guys doing?
Like,
Well,
I
I think
wanna approach from here. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanna approach from here.
All right, is someone going to go with Johnny?
What's the next spot that we could approach from?
Here.
Maybe we can...
Yeah, here.
Where? Again, please?
Right here.
Because
Oh,
Alex,
okay, I see, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
one with John and the other 2 guys from that spot.
Yeah, because Alex says that me and obviously Alex should approach from behind the 2 guards. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, these 3 guards are actually distracted, looking for Anne and Sniffy.
Okay.
Okay.
So, these guys are not on alert, though.
Right.
Those 2 and the one by Johnny and Stanley.
Okay.
All right. So, let's do stealth rolls by group. So first, Johnny and Stanley roll dexterity.
Fuck's sake!
God. You're rolling
Right, so
bad today.
you slip on a stone, and this guy immediately turns to you.
You slip on a
and,
stone and break your neck.
He sees you guys.
Yeah.
All right, and then Meg and Alex make stealth rolls, dexterity rolls.
Right. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
you guys actually are able to
Nice.
sneak right up behind these 2 guards.
Cut their
Nice.
throats. Then you open fire on the guys in the middle so that they get distracted again, and Crypt and I can shoot. Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, so we'll roll initiative at this point. So everyone, click on your character and roll initiative.
Initiative.
Make sure you're clicking on your character.
There's a good. Oh fuck. My character. I forget it every time.
I literally just said it twice.
Yeah, but the second time I already clicked. Okay.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Each time.
Anyway,
Each fucking
same
time.
number. Doesn't matter.
Are we all doing that? Sorry, Dan.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't
everybody.
matter.
Right.
Doesn't
Click on your
matter.
character and then click initiative.
Yeah.
It's near the top of the sheet.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I always get low on that every time. I always get.
Right, and the bad guys. Let's roll for them.
1.
I need to create a new macro. Give me a
The
sec
1
here.
is incoming.
It's because I had like 3 good rolls, isn't it, in a row, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree, Crypt.
Yeah, you used up all your luck. Alright, they got a 9.
Oh god.
I'm dead.
Well, keep in mind that they don't even know you're there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just
Right.
slow. If you were fast, you could have, like, the throat. Or
You could have, yeah, slit
or
their
maybe
throat.
this
Yeah.
one, Yeah.
Alright, so first, we've got Alex.
Throw Mac at him.
Alright, so you've got this guy totally by surprise. If you wanted to slice his throat, you could. Or knock him out with a blow from your rifle butt. It's up to you.
I have, like, an ability that allows you to attack 2 times.
Well, he's got 2 actions, so he can do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you fire, that would alert the guards, for
Yeah.
sure.
But if the guards in the middle get alerted by the other side, then Crypt and I can again shoot them from the other side. from
Yeah.
behind. So if you are able to kill all those guys on your side, then we can all focus on the ones in the middle.
All right. So I don't believe you've got a melee attack, but you've got. Just roll your revolver. And that'll be your melee attack. Oops, I put the wrong tooltip in. All right, so you definitely hit. I was just doing a lot of copy and pasting. So that's why it says a breech-loaded rifle instead of a trusty sidearm.
Okay.
All right, so unfortunately you only got a 1 on your damage roll, though. So you don't kill him, you just wound him a little bit. All right, so you could use your second attack to try to finish him off if you want.
Do it.
If you shoot, it will alert gods.
Yeah, if you shoot, it will alert, but if you continue with like a melee type attack, it won't necessarily alert them.
Maybe only one.
Okay.
Clapping
so,
of the ass cheeks will alert the guards, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's the reason why the guard saw Johnny Blacklung, because his ass cheeks were just clapping. Alright, unfortunately, this guy was alerted by the time you stabbed him initially, and he dodges your second stab. Alright, and now it's Anne the Hermit Baker's turn. So, Crypt, make a perception roll to see if you can peek out fast enough and avoid getting spotted to see what's going on. Alright, so you do see what's going on. So you can see, the 3 guards looking in your direction, and you can see Alex flubbing his second stab against the guard there. So these guards are about to be alerted. This one is alerted, and these 3 are alerted. So it's your call if you... What was that?
This one is mine. The one who spotted me. I'm gonna shoot him with my fucking shotgun.
Right in the face.
So it's your call whether you want to start opening fire, Crypt, and give away your position, or if you want to stay in Cognito.
Cognito is not a place, just so you know.
Yeah, I think at this point there are too many of them alerted. And we should actually try and start to shoot them. I mean, 2 of them already saw us. And in the next turn will try to kill us. Or maybe even shoot.
Yeah, you can do your multiple shot thing. Yeah, you could do rapid strike to fire your entire magazine in one turn. And then you'd have to reload on your next turn.
Oh, I have rapid strike as well.
Yeah, you'd have to use your pistol for that, though. Which you could, because these guys are close enough for pistol fire, the 3 closest to you.
Nice.
Your magazine is 3, I believe.
For the rifle?
Yeah. Well, only for Crypt, because she only has 1 ranged weapon.
Okay.
So I gave her a better ranged weapon. Yeah, your ammo count is 3. Okay, so.
I would go and, shoot the closest one, but I would use rapid strike as well and try to shoot another one. I could even use pin down, so one of them can't move.
So they can't move. That would be an option. Yeah, I gave you pin down as a new ability.
Yeah, rapid strike only attacks 2 guys then, right?
2 guys in 1 action, so you'd be able to attack 3 times total.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Alright, well, Crypt, what are you going to do? Too much hemming and hawing here. Each turn is supposed to only be 6 seconds. Oh, I have it in feet instead of meters. Here, let me change it to meters. Unfortunately, it won't do that automatically, even though I did it on all the other maps for last time.
Yeah.
Okay, now it should go in meters.
Oh, I can shoot all of them. Oh, no, except this one.
Well, you've got the high ground, so I'll give you guys a little bonus range.
Nice.
So it's slightly easier to shoot downwards anyway. So I would say you could attack any of those 3 guys with your pistol.
It's in the top left where you can select to draw and stuff. It's the 4th button. And then you can select snap to center. You can hold your mouse button and see the distance.
Yeah, it's
ruler
the
tool.
ruler tool.
The world ruler tool.
Alright, so so you're gonna shoot the guys near ESL and Meg? Okay, so make attack rolls then. You can do them one at a time or all together, it's up to you.
Is there a risk of hitting us though?
There is, but it's not super high because they're blocking you from her fire, basically.
Be careful.
But if she crit fails, we'll see if
if she pops your head.
she hits you in the face or something. Alright, just roll 3 attack rolls, Crypt. Alright, so you're aiming at the guy at Meg first.
She means
Oh
Alex.
god, I'm dead.
Oh.
She means Alex. She means she's shooting at Alex.
Alright, so he hears the crack of the rifle too late. The bullet has already hit him. So he takes a point of damage from that first shot. And then your second shot comes in. Another hit. And another point of damage, so he goes down, actually. And then you can shoot the guy by Alex with your third shot if you want.
Ooh.
So
Blows in half.
boom and boom. Alright, so yeah, you do 3 points of damage. You hit him right in the head, and it bursts like an overripe melon.
Nice.
Very nice. All in Meg's face.
Right, so the 2 guys by Meg and Alex are down, but the crack of rifle fire has sounded throughout the village, so all the fivers are on alert, the 5th Legion guys. Scare, it's now your turn.
Okay. So, first of all, I use my pin down ability.
You might want to save that one for last, because if you kill a guy, it's not worth pinning him down,
Oh, okay. So I want to use my rapid strike and shoot all 3 of them with my pistol.
Okay. So, make a pistol attack roll.
Pistol. Okay.
Alright, so you do hit, but you only do 1 point of damage to the first guy. Do you want to fire at him again, or do you want to fire at someone else?
I want to fire at him again.
Okay. So you squeeze off a shot, and then another shot.
Oh, that's better.
So you hit him.
Pow!
And you do 2 points of damage, so you hit him right in the chest. Right through the heart, he goes down.
Okay.
And then your third
now-
attack, this is when you might want to do a pin down, but you don't necessarily have to do a pin down. Because that'll use another point of stamina. You just used a point of stamina rapid striking.
Well, does pin down mean he just can't move, or he can't
Yeah,
do
he
anything?
can't move. It just means he can't move. He could still fire.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. I just shoot. Wait. Ah, damn it. I shoot at this guy.
Right or left? Okay, left guy.
Left. Yeah.
All right, so make another pistol attack roll.
Da pistola.
All right, you hit again.
Nice.
All right, and this time you do 2 points of damage and kill him.
Fastest Colt in the West.
All right, so basically, Crypt and Scare just pop up, fire a bunch of times, and 4 guys go down before
Yeah.
they can even
Bodies
react.
falling all around. Yeah, nice.
All right, but now it's the bad guy's turn. So this guy here is going to turn and fire. He's got a rifle that'll let him fire once. So he's going to fire at Scare since Scare was firing at the guys by him. So make a dodge roll, Scare.
Dodge. There it is.
All right, you are
Fuck
hit.
me, I have 2 bonus on this one.
All right, now make a armor check, which roll your leather duster down at the bottom of the first column.
Okay.
All right, so luckily, the bullet just goes through your leather duster and doesn't hit you.
Okay. Nice. Goes through
Alright.
my cape or something.
Then these guys are going to run. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wait, I forgot this is meters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so he starts climbing up this slope here. And the other guys just basically get down to the slope. And then this guy hears gunfire going off all around him, so he's going to shoot with his pistol once at Johnny and once at Stanley. All right, so first Johnny, make a dodge roll. Right, you dodge out of the way of the shot. And then Stanley, make a dodge roll. Alright, you are hit. Make an armor check, which is on the bottom of the first column, basically. It's your leather duster. Okay, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so once again, your leather duster protects you barely from the damage. It just goes through the leather and not, it doesn't hit your body. Okay. And now it is Vinny's turn. So, Stanley, you're up. So, what are you going to do?
The bullet fired at Stanley hit the kind of like a small notebook that he uses to write down stuff. So it hurts, but you know, it haven't done much damage.
It was like a graze that didn't really do too much. All right, so you do have charge
That's
attacks,
really-
so you can run up, hit him with your wrench twice, if you so choose. All right, so I moved you up.
Naruto run.
All right, so go ahead and make 2 wrench attacks. Okay, so a crit fail on the
Second's
first
good.
one.
Second one, good.
So you miss on the first attack. You definitely hit on the second attack.
Brick.
So you do 1 point of damage with the wrench. So he's still up. All right, and yes, it is Johnny Blacklung's turn now. So you're up.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I have movement 25. It's like 5 squares, right?
Oh, I didn't convert yours. Oh, it's because it changed. That would be 7 squares of movement. Yeah, your movement changed, so I need to reconvert it to metric. Does anyone else have movement expressed in feet?
No,
I have
mine's
8 movement. But it's meters. Meters.
You've got 6 meters, Stanley, for your movement. And +0 for initiative.
Are we gonna rest after this before we approach our main objective?
Probably so.
Okay, then I wanna use my awesome skill on this dude.
Your boomstick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duct tape
So-
stick.
Because he has a double-barreled shotgun instead of a rifle. So he's going to fire both barrels and then stuff a couple more shells in. Alright, so... and that is an active skill, so you'll use a point of stamina. I'll change that to 2.
What's with you guys and this dude's dick? Bruh.
They're all about that dick.
Yeah. You don't shoot a guy in the dick. Never.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Right,
on
so
accident,
go ahead and
don't
make
do it on
2
purpose.
shotgun attacks, John.
Alright.
Wow. Remarkably consistent rolling.
Yeah.
You only had 1 difference. Alright, so first one is a miss.
Oh.
Second one is a miss.
Fuck.
Somehow you miss him with both barrels.
What the fuck?
He's just all badass getting his shotgun out. You dead boy. And then shoots one left, shoots one right.
And falls on the ground drunk. Like, you know.
Just tips over. Oh,
Okay,
I'm drunk.
Meg, it's your turn now.
okay. I mean, I'm thinking about
You could shoot at this guy over here or this guy down here. By
I can't move though, right? I can only shoot from
you
where I
can
am.
move and shoot.
Can I do like a silent attack, like a knife or something? I don't know if I have it.
Well, I mean the jig is up at this point because everybody's been shooting, so
Oh, okay,
you
fair
don't
enough.
need to really worry about that.
All right. Is my revolver too far away for that, or is that
Not if you move.
okay? Well,
Let's see.
because I've got 8.
Oh no, actually he's in range of your revolver. The guy down below.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to go for anyway.
Right. So yeah, you could fire at him twice if you want.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. So, press the revolver one. Is that right?
Yeah, just press it twice.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 11s. First one's a hit, and second one is a miss because he crit successed. Alright, which you wanted to hit on the first one anyway. And you do 2 points of damage, hit him right in the face.
Nice.
So he's dead.
Hey.
Alright, so now there's only 4 5ers left. And it's back up to the top of the initiative order with Alex.
Oppa.
Yeah, you could always throw your gun.
No, don't do that. Last time we did
Take
that.
the
and
bullets out and throw them.
don't throw your gun, Alex. It did that last time.
Right. Your breech rifle, not a beach rifle. All right.
Beat
So
this dude. Keep up,
you
bitch.
can make one attack and then reload with your breech rifle. Okay. So you miss. All right. Anne, your turn. You have to reload at this point. So you can take one action to reload, and then you can fire with your second action.
How many bullets are in the Colt?
4.
Revolver. Okay, so I have one left.
Yeah, and then you'd have to reload.
Yeah.
Alex, you're reloading anyway, so you can't do a second attack. It's Crypt's turn. So yeah, it's fine. That just means you got the bad roll out of your system. So next
Yeah.
time you'll roll better, hopefully. Anyway.
First one of many more.
All right. So Crypt, you can reload on your first action and then fire on your second action if you so choose. They're climbing up the hill. Those 3 guys there are climbing up the hill. So they should be able to be in firing range of you next turn. So who are you going to fire at? Well, you've got 2 actions, remember. So your first action is to reload, and then your second action can be to fire. All right, so you're going to fire at that guy. So make an attack roll. So, bada bing. Oh, he dodged it. Bada boom.
God.
Wow, wow.
Motherfucker.
All right, and Scare, your turn.
You see, it's I'm shooting all right. These fuckers are just dodging.
They get a +0 on dodge too, and they're still dodging a lot.
Oh god, yeah.
Once in a blue moon, you get good rolls as a DM.
I know.
Yeah.
Usually, I just roll like lots of 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Yes, and now you're like just nailing
I'm rolling
it.
lots of 10s. All right, so Scare, what are you going to do? You
Okay,
got one shot left in your revolver.
I'm using my rapid reload. And
Oh, okay.
My revolver.
All right, so you can reload as a free action.
Yeah.
And then you can fire at 2 guys.
Okay, nice. I fire one at this guy. Wait. At this guy.
Okay, make an attack roll.
The revolver. Ha! Blow his brain out. Nice.
Right, so you hit, and you do
Goes
kill him.
extinct. He goes extinct. Nice. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Then I shoot at this guy next.
Okay. He's climbing up, so you got a decent shot on him.
Nice.
All right, so make an attack roll.
Oh yeah. I was waiting for something to happen. Oh, okay.
Ooh, wow, nice.
Nice. That's my man.
Over
Name is
9,000.
McColt. Yeah.
All right, so you kill that guy as well.
Nice.
Nice
His
one,
body slumps down to that square. Doesn't hit the other guys, unfortunately.
Fuck.
All right, so now it is their turn. So they don't have a shot on you, so they're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, wait, no, I'm doing meters. I keep doing feet because it's like just my default. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Get rid of the
7,
feet,
8.
man.
All right, they barely don't have enough movement to attack you. So they just
Sweet.
climb up, and they're actually going to
One
continue moving. He's going to take cover behind that rock, and he's going to take cover behind those rocks. Okay, so now it is Vinny's turn. There's no one
I'm
in
back.
wrench range, so you might want to switch to your rifle.
Like Alex. But yeah,
It's too far for you to throw your wrench.
yeah.
You can only throw it so far.
Don't listen to Alex.
Alright, I need to start giving you guys an egg timer so you actually do something. You guys are going too slow. What are you going to do? Yeah, you can move closer. Your movement, you can move 6 squares per action, I believe. Yeah, 6 squares per action.
Call of Booty.
Alright, so you can go across this bridge and then down this little hill. So, or you could try to jump the gap. You could try to jump from here down to there, which would be a little dangerous, but you could try it.
Seems like a good thing for me to try, considering how I roll today.
The sharp ass bone.
Alright, so you're gonna move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will get you to there. And then you can either fire from here or you could move again. Okay, so you're a bit closer now. It's probably still going to be rifle range for you, though. Yeah, so you're going to want to fire with your rifle. Okay, so if you hit, you'll almost certainly kill him. But you don't hit.
Haha.
He dodged it. Yeah, womp womp. Alright, so now it is Johnny's turn.
So you say jump is dangerous.
But if you succeed, you'll be much closer to them.
Okay, I wanna jump.
Alright, make an exertion roll. Alright, so you jump, but you
Break your
only
leg.
make it. No, you only make it to the edge of the slope. So you kind of smack your body right into the edge of the slope, leading down into the ravine. And make a dexterity check now to grab on before you fall.
Okay. Can I shoot this dude?
No. Well, unless you want to try to shoot him in midair. But that would be very difficult.
So what do I do now?
Make a dexterity check to avoid falling.
Okay.
Alright, so you are now falling down into the ravine.
Nice.
Roll a fortitude roll.
I'm dead, guys. I'm fucking dead.
Alright,
Oh
so
my
you take
God.
1 point of damage as you fall down into the ravine.
Nice.
Oh god.
Alright, so I'll just change your health
Too
there.
much smoking, man. You can't climb anymore.
Alright, and now it's Meg's turn.
Okay, am I in rifle range of the nearest guy to me?
Let's check. 15 meters. What does it say your rifle range is?
It says 30 meters / 100 meters, but I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
So yeah, you're within first range increment. The 30 is your first range increment. It's easier to hit people in there. The longer range increment is your maximum range.
Right. Yeah, I want to stay where I am, but use my rifle on that guy there.
All right, you can take 1 shot and then reload.
Okay. So
So click your attack roll. Okay. So he's going to try to dodge, and he is successful.
Oh,
So you missed.
bro. Dev, can you stop rolling 10s for them?
Nope. I actually programmed it ahead of time. Yeah, to roll only 10s for them. All right, so now it's back up to Alex's turn.
I tried.
Crit, we have to do all of it. I mean, me. I have already 4 kills. I can take 6. No problem.
Okay, so yeah, you can fire your rifle and then reload with your second action.
I was going to go and grab a drink quickly again.
Okay. Ooh. All right, you're going to hit no matter what.
Wow.
Oof. And even though he crit success on the armor check, he's still dead because you rolled that good.
He's definitely dead, yeah.
So yeah, you just take your time, line up your shot, aim up a little bit for the arc of the bullet, squeeze the trigger, you don't jerk the trigger, and the bullet just goes right through one ear and out the other.
Yeah. He knew he was gonna hit. He just knew it.
Alright, and now it is Anne the Hermit Baker's turn.
And the Hermit Baker.
Throw me a bottle of whiskey down that ravine or something.
I will,
Goddamn.
I will, yeah.
And then it'll hit you on the head and give you permanent brain damage.
Yes,
Severe brain damage.
yes.
So he forgets his failure.
Alright, so, Crypt, what are you going to do? Yes, you've got 2 more rounds in the gun. It might be a waste to do rapid strike again, but you could fire twice at the remaining guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got two actions, so you can just fire twice. Yeah. Okay, first attack is a hit. Second attack is a hit. So 11 and 6 on the damage rolls. Alright, so you kill him with the first shot, and shoot him in the head just to be safe as he tumbles down the slope. Alright, so you successfully liberated the Theros village, and
Nice.
they're very appreciative for your efforts. So they're going to host you for a little get-together, a little party/banquet in your honor. So you'll be able to eat some good food.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, welcome back. And you can replenish your health and stamina. Because the feast that they're giving in your honor is very filling and nutritious fare. And they'll give you some directions as well that will help you evade a colony of giant ants nearby that
Nice.
otherwise could have posed a significant danger to you with little reward.
Nice.
All right.
By the way, my food is about to be ready, so I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, see you then.
All right. See you in a bit. Okay. So, you guys can continue your journey. Had to sneeze there. Oof. You guys can continue your journey. No, he said 15 minutes. And you can reach the temple. It towers above you on a cliff face, overlooking this valley you've been traveling through. And it is a rather massive-looking, run-down ruin. There's giant statues carved along the side of ancient Theros deities or heroes, you're not sure. Actually, John might know because he's got some knowledge. So you can make a knowledge check if you're interested.
Okay.
Yes, those are Theros honored dead that are ancient heroes overlooking the entrance to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
But, the Theros won't go here because of the honored dead keeping watch, but nothing is stopping you from going in. Because it's just, superstition.
So
Okay,
should we
so
proceed?
you can move. Oh, I didn't center the screen. There we are. You guys can move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see an entrance hall with some pillars holding up the roof.
Oh yeah.
Just one sec, I gotta blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I accidentally blew my brain out blowing my nose.
Yep.
The statues are just dilapidated and falling apart. Crumbling stone. There's nothing special about them. Other than to the Theros. They're holy relics to the Theros. Alright, so Johnny and Stanley enter a room with a pool in it. The pool miraculously still has water in it. And as you enter that room, bubbling up out of the water comes a swarm. A swarm of vicious-looking crustaceans.
Ooh.
All right, so everybody in the vicinity roll for initiative. So that'll be Stanley, Anne, and Johnny. Oh, and Alex is off in the next room. You can roll too, and Meg, if you want to roll initiative as well.
All right.
Okay, I forgot to delete the ones from last time. All right, so Vinny, you got a 6. Okay, good. All right, and the crabs. Got a 5. Okay, so let's sort that. And first we've got Alex. So you hear some shouts of alarm coming from the next room, Alex. Meg, I'm going to move you up to the temple entrance.
All right.
Because that's probably where you would be. Can you see from there? Oh, it's not showing me your vision correctly. I don't know why. But yeah, if you can see the swarm, you can attack it. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing me your vision correctly for some reason. Weird. Anyway. So your attack is a 6. You hit the swarm. And your bullet rips through, killing a bunch of crabs and inflicting a little damage onto the swarm. Okay, but to disperse the swarm, you're going to need to do a lot more damage than that. If anything, it just enrages the crabs. The nearest ones to the ones that were shot, about a half dozen crabs, were killed by one bullet. The crabs nearest to them just tear their compatriots apart and devour them. All right, and now it is Anne's turn. Oh, Alex, you can move and reload at the same time, so if you want to move closer while you're reloading, you can do that. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to move your whole movement. Yeah, you already reloaded by the time you got there. So you could fire twice if you want. Or you could charge up with your knives. Alright, so you hit on your first attack, you missed on the second one though, because you crit failed. Your bullet basically only kills one crab with the second attack. But the first attack, you kill a whole bunch of crabs and do a couple points of damage to the swarm. So the swarm is now looking significantly weaker. Alright, and Meg, your turn. You hear the sounds of gunfire
Okay.
from this direction.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I can't say much at the moment. Can I take it I can move, can I, to a...
Yeah,
to
you can move. You can move up to
8?
8 squares with 1 movement action.
Okay.
So you can, like,
Yeah.
move and then shoot, basically.
Yeah, because at the minute I can't see much, so I've got nothing. There's nothing I can see I can shoot at. If I
So yeah, if you move towards here, you might be able to get a shot. So if
Yeah,
you go
it's
like
just- it's-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like you could get right next to there.
okay, right,
with,
okay, now
with
I
one
see.
move.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy to do that. Yep.
All right, and then you can take a shot with either your pistol or your rifle.
Pistol should be good enough from that range, so I'll just go with a pistol shot.
Okay, make an attack roll. Okay, 8 is a hit.
Nice.
And 7. All right, so Meg just comes in and squeezes off a couple shots into the swarm, dispatching most of the rest of the crabs, and the remaining ones scatter.
Ooh.
All right, so they just kind of crawl and scurry down into cracks and holes in the ground and disappear.
Quip's
All right, you're free to move again.
Okay.
All right, so Alex, you see a series of coffins. And Johnny, you see another statue. And a kind of altar-like table in that room.
Yeah.
Stanley, you see a long corridor.
Can I roll my stuff to understand what is this?
Yeah, sure, you can make a knowledge roll. Alright, you think it's some kind of ancient sacrificial altar, but you're not 100% sure. There's some ancient Theros ruins on it that you don't know how to decipher. But you're pretty sure it was used for some kind of like animal sacrifice or something like that. Because there's like ancient bloodstains on it. Okay, Alex, you see a dinosaur statue. We'll just say this is a dinosaur-ish statue over here. And some ancient weapons on the table that look, totally rusted apart and ready to fall into shards. You want to make a knowledge roll, Stanley? Alright, where are you? Where are you? Oh,
Cool.
You're there. Okay, so you see some ruins etched onto the wall, and you can't decipher them, though. But they seem important. So you think you're nearby something very valuable.
Ooh.
That was Stanley.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, Alex, when you get to there, everybody pause. Oh, Meg hasn't been moving.
Oh, I wasn't sure I was supposed to move, sorry.
Yeah, you can move. I'll move you up by Crypt. We'll say you were going with Crypt.
I see the
Okay.
enemy, Dev.
Okay, yeah, because I changed the layer there. All right, so on top of this pyramid, you see just a motionless swarm of crabs that suddenly bursts into motion as they catch sight of Alex and Johnny. So Alex and Johnny, roll initiative. Well, actually, wait 1 second, then roll initiative. Oops,
Well,
too late.
fuck.
All right, Alex and Johnny. I'll just delete everybody else for the time being. Okay, and the swarm gets a 1. Okay, so you guys react way faster than the swarm. So it is your turn.
Okay. No, Alex, I think. He rolled 12.
Oh yeah, Alex's turn. My bad. I just saw the 10 and I assumed that it was the highest, but 13 is highest. So, Alex, your turn.
Fuck.
If you can't open your sheet, try logging out and logging back in to the game. So go to the gear icon, exit game, and then log back in. In the meantime, we'll just have Johnny go.
Okay, so I'll use my shotgun.
Okay. You can fire twice if you want, with 2 actions.
Yeah.
Or you could do your special attack.
Nah, I'll do I just fire twice.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright, so first attack is a hit. Second attack is also a hit. So 10 and 12 on the damage rolls. Oops, that's supposed to be a +1. Alright, so you do 3 points of damage with the first one and blow away most of the swarm with a massive load of buckshot. And
Nice.
you do 3 more points of damage and annihilate the rest of the crabs with your second shot. So
Nice.
the swarm is just completely decimated. The few injured crabs that are still alive just limp away into dark corners.
Nice.
Okay. Right, and you guys are free to move around again?
All of us, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I found a way down.
No, that's just like a pyramid. Oh, okay, you moved. Yeah. And bubbling up out of that hole in the ground is another swarm of crabs. Vicious looking crustaceans with huge mouth parts and snapping claws.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Right, so Stanley is AFK.
Let's
I
wait
think.
then a little bit. Maybe
Um,
for Stanley and Scare.
We could wait a little bit. It's up to you guys, or we could keep going. Crypt, I'm going to move you and Meg a little closer.
Okay.
So you hear Johnny's cry of alarm from this direction.
Right, okay. Bit difficult to know how far we can move up, so...
Basically, you just can move until I tell you to stop.
Oh, okay.
Because you're just exploring this tomb, and until you run into something, it doesn't matter how far you're moving.
But once you see
all right, so
something, you must...
let me clear the turn order. And, all right, let's get everybody on initiative then. Okay. Alright, so the bad guys will get a 9. Alright, unfortunately for them, there was a lot of 11s rolled. So, first off, we'll get Anne. So you hear Johnny Blacklung's cry of alarm echoing from both here and here. It's true, but Bush did do 9/11. Alright, so you can move. You see a swarm of crabs. And you can fire for your second action. Unless you have shot on the run. Do you have shot on the run? No, you don't. Alright. Oh yeah, you didn't have enough high enough dexterity for that. Otherwise I would have given it to you, probably. Alright, so you can fire once, then. Oof! Alright, so you missed the swarm. Completely. You didn't even kill a single crab.
Hang on a sec.
Okay. And, Alex, let's do your turn now, then. Because you also had an 11. Okay, so you hit the swarm. And you do 1 point of damage to it as you kill a handful of crabs. Alright, Meg, are you still gone?
No.
You're back? Hello?
Who back?
Hello, can you hear me?
Meg? Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I just accidentally clicked back on my browser bit, so I'm loaded back in now, so I should be
Okay.
there. Oh, there we go. I can see myself again now.
Alright,
Right,
so
okay.
you see Anne move to here and fire.
Move to there and... yeah?
And fire, yeah, into
Okay.
this room here. Alright, so you can move to there, and do you have shot on the run?
I
see.
don't think I do. No.
Yeah, no, you don't. So you can take a single shot, or you can take a double shot with rapid strike.
I'll try a double shot.
Okay. That'll use one of your stamina points.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so make 2 attacks.
Right.
Ooh, good rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 and 13. So that's a hit and another hit, even though they crit successed. Alright,
Nice.
so damage rolls 8. You do a point of damage. And 7, you do another point of damage. So the swarm is looking seriously wounded now.
That's good.
But it is the swarm's turn. So, Meg and Johnny roll fate rolls. Whoever rolls lower is going to get attacked by the swarm.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, so the swarm moves up the stairs towards Johnny Blacklung and tries to devour him where he stands.
No,
So,
you can't just devour me, no.
Make a dodge roll.
I know, today is not my day. It's
Oh,
rare.
but you do manage to step on a few crabs and dance back a few steps and evade the swarm for the time being. Alright, so, and now it's Johnny's turn.
Okay, now I shot 2 times before, so my...
But you reloaded.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I reloaded...
You can assume you automatically... Well, I assume you automatically reload at the end of combat.
Okay, then I want to use my boomstick.
Okay. Alright, so make 2 shotgun attacks. Okay, so 6 and a 13. Alright, so the 6 misses. You kill like a couple crabs, but you miss the main bulk of the swarm with your first attack. But with your second attack, you just plug right into the center of the swarm. And
Probably
you do 1 point of damage.
Probably
so the swarm
I
is
aimed a
still
little bit lower first shot, and then when the barrel jumped up after first shot, it kind of pointed into the...
Yeah, the heart of the swarm. So the swarm is still alive, but it's looking critically wounded right now.
Can I step
And you
back?
still have one action.
Okay, so
Hello,
I want to
friends.
step back.
Hey, welcome back, Scare. Let me
Thank
move
you.
you closer to the action here. If you move backwards, you will take an attack of opportunity from the swarm, though.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. So I will get it.
Yeah, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I'll move here.
Well, no matter how far you move, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, so
Because
I
you're
was
moving
saying-
out of a melee character's threatened range.
Okay, so what do I need to do then?
You could fire, again, point blank with your shotgun, and try to finish off the swarm.
Okay.
Or
How do I disengage?
you take an action to disengage and then a second action to move. So you already used your first action to fire and reload,
Okay.
so...
Well, no, then I'll use my shotgun again.
Okay, so make a single shotgun attack. Oof.
And it's shit.
Alright, so you're going to miss. Because you
No
crit failed.
wonder. No wonder.
Alright, and now it's back up to Anne's turn.
Should I roll my initiative?
Yeah, click on your character and roll initiative.
Thank you
We'll
for
get you
telling
in the... Alright, so you got a 2.
Oh, fuck me.
Or no, a 3
Still
total. Alright, so oops, it messed up my order. Alright, so Anne, what are you going to do?
Who, sorry?
You took 1 shot so far.
Oh, me,
So
me.
But the swarm has moved out of your sight line, so you can move and shoot again.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to Crypt right now.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant me. Sorry.
No, you cannot get advantage. Alright, so you can move and fire, make an attack roll. The swarm is critically wounded right now, so 1 solid hit should be enough to take it out. Alright, so you do hit. And you do enough damage to disperse the swarm. Most of the crabs just scuttle back down the large hole.
Nice one, great.
Alright, so
Clever.
you've explored, between all of you, most of the first floor, and you haven't found any of this mystical treasure that's supposedly lying around. So, you do see a rather ominous-looking hole leading down into the dark here. So, if you go down, you might be able to find some treasure. There's some vases on that table there, but most of them are cracked and broken.
Can we move?
Yeah, you can move. John could look at it with his knowledge skill and see if he finds anything interesting. Yeah, there's also another sarcophagus there next to Meg.
Can you open that and look in it, or is it?
Yeah, if you want
nothing
to,
in-
make an exertion roll to try to lift the heavy cover off.
Oh dear.
All right, you're not able to move the cover. It's too heavy for you.
Okay.
Should I make an investigation or something to understand maybe how to open it?
You could. Or you could make a knowledge roll for the vases on the table. See if any of them
Okay.
are valuable. Right, so you think, yes, one of the vases is relatively intact. So if you come back on your way out, because you probably don't want to take it for now for risk of breaking, but if you come back on the way out and grab it, it'll add a little bit extra to your payday. So I'll keep track of your payday. That would be a Theros vase. And make a fate roll, John. Right, it's quite a valuable one, so it'll be worth a few $100s.
Nice.
We'll say $300 for the one vase. The rest are too broken to be worth anything.
The money.
Right, and
The
then
money.
so you're going to try to open that sarcophagus?
Yeah, I think it's worth.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody adjacent to it make an exertion roll. So Stanley, Anne, and Meg.
Oh fuck. Okay. Oh, Stanley. Oh,
Between the three of you, but mainly it's Stanley. You manage. He uses his wrench, the end of his wrench, kind of like a lever. Once he gets it wedged in there, just pops the top of the crypt off, and you see an ancient, desiccated corpse in there, mummified by the generally dry conditions in this tomb. And search it for valuables. Okay, make an investigation roll.
can I
All of us?
make an investigation roll? I have a investigation special skill.
Specialization, yeah.
Yeah, specialization.
Okay, so make an investigation roll then, and you take the higher number, so 9, and make a fate roll. Let's have Meg. Well, actually, whoever has the highest fate can roll.
Yes, because I have 0.
So
Yeah, I've got
anyone beat a
fate.
0?
No, I've
And
got
in general, I suck today.
zero.
All right, so Stanley, since you opened it,
Yeah.
why don't
Yes,
you roll the fate? See if there's anything valuable. All right, there is a necklace that's kind of valuable, but it's just got semi-precious stones in it, so it'd be worth maybe $100.
$100 is $100.
Better than nothing. So
On top of that vase, it's already something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do before you head down into the deep, dark, murky depths?
What's here? What's here? Are these like gems or something?
Yeah, those look like gems, but they could just be semi-precious stones. Make an investigation roll.
Yep. Let me get closer. The site is lagging.
Probably because a lot of people are playing on a Saturday. All right, so and make a fate roll to see. All right, so you're able to inspect them, and yes, they are gems.
Nice.
Literally, not semi-precious stones.
Nice.
So you get 5 gems.
Awesome.
That'll be worth $100 a piece. So that'll be 500 total.
Nice,
Here we
boy.
go. Nice.
That's enough.
All right, so
for
you're
some
already
whiskey.
racking up a decent amount of money. Not enough to retire on, like you lost in the gambling tournament, but you're already racking up a decent amount.
Yeah, we're getting McDonald's tonight. Exactly.
Yeah.
what's that square
can
next
even
to
get
where
a
I'm
big
standing,
Coke.
Biff?
That is a statue of a Theros priestess.
Right.
So let's go. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Are there any other sarcophagus and stuff here that we can open? With-
ESL found some.
What is this?
What is what?
I'm pinging on the map. Zoom out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. That's a stand with some ancient ruined weapons on it. Nothing too valuable looking.
Okay. Oh, so here are some crypts. Like, no, not crypt, like a...
Sarcophagi, yeah.
Sarcophagi. Okay, so can we open them up, or it's not worth?
You can open them.
Okay, let's go open them, guys.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, so he's going to the southwest or southeast corner.
I'll just move myself there.
There's a few there.
If you guys go to the southeast corner down by the entrance, there's a couple rooms with sarcophagi in them. All right,
Yeah.
so the ones, Alex, the ones you're in are smaller and non-decorated, but these two here are decorated, so they might have valuables inside.
Okay.
All right, so Johnny and Alex make an exertion roll to open the first one.
I have exertion 0, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Whew.
All right.
Okay.
So Alex is kind of like pushing, straining, and not getting off, and you just kind of go in and slam your shoulder into it and knock the lid right off, Johnny.
That
and,
was
Give me the money.
He's like, give me the money. All right, and roll an investigation roll to search the body within. And Alex, make the fate roll for this one.
Nice. Oh, go, Alex.
Woo! Right, so that had a crown crusted with gems that will be worth $600.
$1
Nice.
million. Oh wait.
Right, and Crypt and Anne and Stanley make exertion rolls to open that sarcophagi, or sarcophagus, I should say. All right, so once again, Stanley just whips out his wrench, and oh, that's Meg. Sorry,
Huh?
I saw the hair, and I was thinking it was Crypt, but that was Meg. All right, my bad.
Okay. So what one?
But you don't even need to roll because Stanley rolled so well.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So he just takes his wrench and wrenches the lid right off the sarcophagus. And then
Just scream at him.
Meg, you can make the investigation and fate roll if you want. So roll your perception
Oh, okay.
and your
Nice.
fate roll. All right, so you find everything that's there, and we'll see what is there. All right, there's like a ring, a gold ring that'll be worth a couple $100.
Okay.
Nice.
Again,
We
better than
already
nothing.
got some good stuff.
Hmm.
We'll be
Everything's better
drinking
than nothing.
some good beer and some good...
Right. Well, you've already got about $1,500 right now, so that's a sizable payday just on its own. But you didn't come all the way out here just for $1,500, so
Of course.
you might want to head down into the depth.
What
We
about
want
these?
whiskey.
What about the ones on the right-hand side to us? Are they all?
Those are non-decorated, just regular-looking sarcophagi. They probably don't have anything valuable, but you could search. Maybe you'd get really lucky.
I mean, there's 5 there. There's bound. I'm thinking there's bound to be something there. I don't know what you guys think, but 5 chances of seeing something in there. You know.
All right. You want to check the shelf. It just has candle stubs on it. So make a investigation roll and a fate roll. So I don't think you have investigation, so that would just be your perception. Oop, we just lost somebody.
Yeah, give me a
Got him back.
second. Because like it's lagging and I can't do shit.
Yeah, Saturday unfortunately is a really busy D&D time, so there's probably tons of people trying to use Roll20 right now. All right, so Crypt, perception roll and fate roll.
Be right back.
Anytime. All I see is Crypt moving back and forth and not rolling like I'm asking. Yes, the weapons have been checked.
Check the shelf! That's Crypt. That's not me.
Oh, okay. She got connection interrupted. All right. So, perception, you search quite well, and you actually find at the bottom of one of the candles that was left as an offering and covered under successive waves of wax. So you kind of dig through the wax with one of your knives, and you find a gem, a ruby.
Ooh, rubies are good.
That'll be worth 400 just on its own.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, so
There's a tasty bird.
you're gonna search those coffins, or are you gonna leave them?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking there's 5 of them, so there's got a good, I'd say, a reasonable chance of finding something good in there. So I think it's worth doing it.
Okay, so everyone make a fate roll then. See what
Everyone?
you find in there. Yeah, everybody.
Which roll? Come again?
Fate roll.
Fate roll.
Fate.
Oh, a 10! Fuck me. Where are we, by the way? Where is everyone?
Here, let me move you into the room.
Okay. Nice. I got a 10.
Oh,
Bro.
Crypt is moving herself
10,
like
11.
through the walls. All right, so first off, we got a 3 and a 3. Stanley and Meg didn't find anything. Alex found something valuable. Sniffy found something valuable. Anne found something valuable, and Johnny did not find anything valuable. So, you guys find some prayer beads that contain semi-precious stones.
Well,
They're worth
if you-
100 each, so 300 in total.
Pete's.
Crypt wants to put these things in her butt.
All right, she can do that.
Okay.
Roll
Alright,
for
good.
damage.
Well,
They're kind of sharp and pointed.
maybe that's how she likes it.
I mean, yeah, like do it. We're not judging.
Mm. Yeah, no king shaming here. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah,
She,
knock yourself out.
she likes to bleed doing it.
All right. Okay,
Doing it
Alex.
wrong, Alex. It's like this. She says fine. Okay, she roll for damage.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
so now you've explored pretty much everything on this floor.
Okay.
So it might be time to head down to the next floor. Are you guys
Yep.
ready?
Yep. Let's
So
go.
this map might take a little bit to load because it's a big one.
Okay.
So don't be alarmed if it doesn't roll up right away.
So we go down the tunnel now, or
Yeah,
what's happening?
well, you go down the tunnel and it should be loading the next map.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a square in the corner. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Oh
You guys
my
should be
god,
able to
that's
see.
fucking big.
yeah. I might have made it too big. It's already we're already on hour 2 now. Well, at the
That's brutal.
end of hour 2. But
How long
maybe
have
I'll
you planned?
delete some enemies. All right, so mainly I blame Crypt because it takes forever for her to do anything. She's
Yeah.
got to weigh all the options. Okay, is everybody
Yeah.
loaded in?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
I
so
loaded
you're
it.
free to move around, although you've got a limited place to move around now. You can go to the door and open it up.
Yeah.
Wait, Alex, how are you moving through walls? Wait a second. Oh, I probably didn't turn on the one option that blocks you from moving through walls. Okay. Now you shouldn't be able to move through walls.
Move
Alright,
the
so
walls?
there's a door down here. So Stanley, you can open the door if you want.
Okay. Map grid.
Wait, you shouldn't be able to see. Let me check the dynamic lighting layer. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see the numbers, but I'm seeing that some of you are. It's weird. It must be bugged out. All right, so do you want to open the door?
Yeah.
You see a narrow corridor that turns off to the left.
Uh-huh. So
You'll have to go single file. Just like the
All right.
sand people, to hide your numbers. That's just some rock that's collapsed from the ceiling.
you can smoke that crypt, so don't bother.
It's not a crack rock, it's a cracked rock.
Not the meth rock, not the crack rock.
Once
What's
again,
that?
it's not letting me check your vision. So,
What are these bloody things on the floor?
right, you guys are kind of overlapping each other right now.
Blob. Oh god. What the fuck's going
All right, try not to go on other people's squares, guys. All right, because we got somebody on top of somebody right now. There we go. All right, who wants to be in front?
I can
Meg
go in
or
front
Stanley?
I can go in front if you want.
Or Johnny or Stanley is going to get bumped to the front.
I'm
okay.
fucked anyways, it seems more like this. So it's a, you can use me as a meat shield today.
Okay.
If you
Right,
want,
so-
guys.
You
Will do.
do see something lurking in the shadowy darkness. Once again, I can't check your vision. Actually, let me try logging out and logging back in and see if that fixes it. I'm supposed to be able to check what you can see, but it's not letting me for some reason.
I mean, just to reassure you, I can't see very much. It's literally this
Yeah,
corridor.
you should have 30 feet of vision. Okay, now it's working. All right, so Johnny, you see something moving in the shadows.
Mhm.
And let's see, Anne, you can barely see something. Stanley, you can't really see anything. So everybody other than Anne and Johnny make perception rolls to see if you notice anything. You might hear something, you might see something.
Perception. I don't hear anything.
Scares around the corner, and then all right, Stanley and Meg. So now we just need Alex to roll perception.
Alexios.
Okay, so what do we do?
Alex, are you there? Okay, there we go. All right, so Alex notices the enemies. So let me clear the turn order, and then Anne, Johnny, and Alex roll initiative. Everyone else is surprised.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And the bad guys are going
Seems
to
that
roll.
we are surprised as well. I mean, 3 initiative is like...
Well, you're not surprised, but they do beat you on initiative. But no one beats Alex. So, Alex, you get to go first. You're aware that there's danger ahead, but you can't see where it's coming from. So you could ready an action to shoot if you see something, or you could charge forward and try to see what's going on. All right, so you have 8 movement. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. So you could move. Where did you want to move? There. You could go down to there with 8 movement. or there. Your choice. Okay. Alright, so, and then you still have an action, so you could take a shot. You can see something around the corner. You're not sure exactly what it is. But it looks horribly misshapen and disgusting looking. Something's wrong about it. Alright. So you hit, and you do a point of damage to it. So whatever it is lets out a howling shriek of pain. And then there's answering cries from all throughout the chamber as horrible monstrosities that look like a cross between a human and an octopus charge forward.
Nice.
I'm octopus, yeah.
A human puss.
Or
Well,
a
I think human puss looks different.
a mantipus.
An octopusy.
Yeah, an octopus. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, so just a huge number of these things charge out from around the pillars and rush at you guys. So Alex and Johnny are each going to get attacked once. Everyone else move too far to be able to attack.
Nice, 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 nice. I'm fucked.
Right, so attack on Johnny. Ooh, a 10. Alright, so make a dodge roll. Alright, you are hit. Make a armor check with your leather duster. Alright, this thing has vicious looking claws, but it doesn't puncture your leather duster. Just leaves some nasty scratches. Right,
Okay.
and Alex, attack on you. Make a dodge roll. Alright, you are hit as well. Make an armor check with your leather duster. Alright, so once again, your leather duster also protects you from this thing's vicious looking claws. They glisten in the dim light, but they're not very long, so the claws can't puncture the thick leather of your duster. Alright, and now it is Johnny Blacklung's turn.
So what do we do now?
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. I guess I'll take shots at the dudes who are like close nearby. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mm,
So attack with your shotgun.
what's a rapid strike?
That lets you fire twice in one action, or make 2 melee attacks in one action. So it's similar to your boomstick ability, but you can use it with your pistol as well.
Okay, and melee.
Yeah, and melee.
They call me Johnny 2 times. I see. Mhm.
So he's 2 times as fast as everyone else.
Okay, well then first let's use a shotgun. I guess.
Okay.
I'll fire. I'll use. No, I'll use I'll use my boomstick on this dude.
Okay. And you can even split up the attacks between, two different targets. Like if you kill that guy on the first shot, you can target someone else with your second shot.
Okay. Well,
So 8. First attack misses. Second attack hits. Alright, and you rip him a new one with the oops,
Nice.
that was the guy that I had on initiative. They had a 7 on initiative. Alright, so you just
To pussy.
rip him in half with your shotgun blast. All right, and you still have one action left.
Yeah, and then I'll think I'll. Well, then I'll shoot one more time with a shotgun. I don't know.
Okay. Which guy?
This or
That guy?
like, I guess so. Yeah. That
All right, making another attack roll. Seven
Oh.
is a hit, just barely. And 10. All right, so you do another couple points of damage and kill another one.
Oh, nice.
It dies with an otherworldly howl.
Nice.
All right, and Anne, your turn.
And
Can I step away like one step?
No, you've been just firing too much. You just unloaded. That's all you can do.
That's what she said.
All right, Crypt, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Do it now!
That lets you attack with no penalty with your 2 daggers. So, for instance, you could do an acrobatic charge up to them and get 2 attacks, and then use your second action to do 2 more attacks. Okay. So, you can move to there or there. Okay. So, who are you going to attack? And you can split up your attacks. Like if you kill someone on your first attack, you can switch targets. But who are you going to attack first? Bottom guy. Okay. So, make an attack roll. You have to click on your bone knife, though, to actually roll the attack roll. The improved 2-weapon fighting just tells you what the ability is. Alright, so an 11. You hit, and you gut him with your bone knife. You just stab it right into the thing's innards and jerk the blade up, pull it out, and its intestines and organs just spill out.
Nice!
Nice.
Right, and you still get a second attack on your first action. You can only attack that guy that's adjacent to you. Alright, so, and what's your total speed? 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You've only moved 3 meters so far. Because you can finish your move after you attack. Alright, so make another attack roll. Alright, so a 6. This thing dodges your knife strike. But you still have your second action, so you can do 2 more knife attacks against it. Because acrobatic charge lets you move and attack all in one action. Alright, so 5. That one's gonna hit. And a 10 on the damage roll. Another gutted monstrosity. Alright, and then you can finish your move if you want. But you won't be able to attack again. Yeah, you can move, but you can't do your last attack because you basically lose that because you have no adjacent targets right now. And you can only do acrobatic charge once every other turn. So if you want to move next to the bad guys, you can, or you can move out of the way of people shooting. It's up to you. Okay, you'll move to there. Alright. And now, everybody roll initiative. Well, everyone who hasn't rolled initiative, roll initiative.
Okay.
So that's Scare, Meg, and Stanley.
Nice one, Meg.
Okay, nice. Alright, so the new top of the turn order is Meg. So Meg, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, where I am, I can't see anything at the moment. But I can't just move, can I? I have to. I was thinking if I do a mastermind move, maybe to maybe get.
Then everybody
everyone-
could move.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So help everyone get in a better position. I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's-
you could do that. That would work.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I want to do that then.
All right, so everyone can move half of their movement, and they don't take any attacks of opportunity when they're moving. So you don't have to move, but you can move up to half your movement rounded down. So like scare, your movement is
Yeah, I took 2.
8, so you
go
can
2
take
more.
4. So yeah, you can move 2 more.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well. Yeah, why not? I move here.
Okay.
Can I take out my rifle or something?
Yeah, as part of your move, you can do that.
Oh, okay.
All right, Stanley, are you going to move? You can move up to half your movement if you want. You don't have to, though. So you'd move up to 3 squares. No, this is only a move, because Meg did a special ability called Mastermind. So it's not part of your regular turn. This is something that Meg did to enable everyone to move. Okay. So, Meg, you still have your second action.
Alright.
So,
I haven't moved yet, though, have I?
no. So you can do your Mastermind move.
Okay,
You can
fine.
move up to 4 squares. So you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4 to there if you wanted.
So there, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I see the bad guys. Okay.
All right, and then you can take your second action to shoot at them if you want.
Can I use because also there's a few there, isn't there? So I'm thinking, can I use a rapid strike or not?
Yep, you can use Rapid Strike. Although that'll
Okay.
use another point of stamina. You just used one to do Mastermind.
Okay, probably not the best idea to do that then. Okay, I'll just go for a normal revolver hit then on
Okay.
on that. I don't know how you get the circle to.
You hold down the left mouse button to ping.
Oh yeah, so that one there.
All right, make an attack roll with your pistol. Okay, critical success. All right, so you hit, and you get an effective 6 on the damage roll, so you kill it with a well-paced pistol shot.
Nice.
All right,
Very good.
and now, Alex, your turn. Oh, did you want to do any Mastermind move? Because you didn't, or do you like it where you are? Yeah. Because Meg did the Mastermind ability, so you could have moved up to 4 squares. It allows everyone to move half their movement. All right, so if you like it where you are, you don't have to move. It doesn't force you to. It just enables you to. It's like a free move ability. All right, you might want to use your pistol because it's got more rounds in it, so you can fire more times. And this is pretty close range. Because, like, you can fire twice with your pistol. Without having to stop to reload. If your sheet is no longer showing, just log out of the game and come back. And it should fix it. Alright, so 11 is a hit. And 7 on the damage roll. You kill the first one. Which one are you aiming at? The one closest to you? That one? Okay, so he's dead. Okay. And your second attack is an 8. Which one are you attacking? The top one or the bottom one? Bottom one? Okay. Alright, you hit. And you kill another one.
Nice.
Alright, and now it is the bad guy's turn. So, alright. One is Crypt, and then going clockwise through John, Alex, and Meg. So, Alex, it charges at you and tries to gut you with its claws. And rolls abysmally low. So make a dodge roll. You just have to beat a 2. This is what normally happens when I GM or DM. I roll terribly low on everything, and it just makes everything stupidly easy.
Except
Alright,
when
so
it's with us, you roll 10
except with
after
you
10.
guys. Then I roll 10s a lot. All right, so you easily dodge. Out of the way, Alex. All right, so that's all it can do. So Scare, your turn.
Okay. I go here and shoot this boy in the back of his fucking head.
All right, make
if
an
I can
attack
open
roll.
my sheet. Okay. That.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's supposed to be a +1. So you missed, and make a second attack roll.
Second revolver.
Yeah, to see if you hit John or not.
What?
All right, no, you aimed well enough that you don't hit John.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Because you crit failed on your attack roll, so you had a chance to hit your allies.
That's disturbing.
Okay, so now it is Anne's turn. So, Crypt, you're up. Well, you have to move so you can see, basically. You hear the sounds of fighting to your left. Or, no, your right, sorry. So, stage left, but your character right. Alright, so you just used Acrobatic Charge last turn, so you can't use it this turn, but you can move and attack and stab him in the back, yeah. Alright, so make an attack roll. He's going to try to dodge you. So you have to beat an 8, which you do. You get a 9 and then 11 on the damage roll. So, wow. You gut him from behind. You just stab him multiple times in the back and he goes down, still trying to claw at Alex. Right, so an eerie silence falls. Nothing but the drip, drip, drip of water. This room is partially flooded with a little bit of water. So somewhere there's a source of water close by. You don't know where exactly.
That's water. It's water!
Yep, you can move freely now. There's a series of doors around. There's one back in the hallway you were in by Stanley. There's there's 2 doors by Scare, and 2 doors by Crypt. Oop, Crypt just moved again. And then there's 1 door by Alex. Alright, so Stanley, you want to open that door? Right. You see a room filled with bones, rocky debris, and a strange-looking altar, but nothing on it in terms of valuables.
Does the altar open?
No, it appears to be solid stone.
Solid snake.
Right, Alex, you're going to open that door over there? Alright. You see a corridor leading deeper into the ruins. Alright, anyone else gonna open any doors? Hold up there, Alex. You're getting a little farther away from the party.
I
2
open
doors
this
here,
door.
isn't there? Wow.
Yeah, there's water coming through the cracks in the wall there, Crypt, but you're not sure exactly where the water is coming from. in the grand scheme of things. You know, there might be an underground river or lake nearby.
I open this door.
Right, so Scare, you open that door,
Yeah.
and you see another altar,
Okay.
or some kind of
I-
table, you're not sure. Anything that was on it is long since disintegrated into dust.
Can I investigate?
Yes, make a perception roll. Do you have investigation? No, you don't. So
no.
just make
I
a regular
have
perception roll.
investigation and perception.
Right, you don't find anything interesting in that room,
Okay.
but if someone else wants to check, they can. All right, Meg, are you going to open that door? Urian?
Yeah, I'd like to, yes.
All right, you see a small, narrow room that extends. You can go into it if you want. There's some stone and debris in there, but nothing of note.
The debris
So
is
should I
just...
roll-
there's
It's
nothing
just,
of
you know,
value.
chunks of rock that have fallen off the walls or ceilings.
Oh, okay.
All right, Johnny, you find... Holy shit, what just happened? I think I just accidentally left the game. I'll be back in a sec. You find a secret door
Wait. Where
that you
is
can
he?
push open if you so choose. It's on the right
Where is
wall.
Yeah, I wanna open it.
Okay. So, you open the
Uh.
secret door and you find a glistening pile of treasure.
Ooh, nice.
Don't know where he is.
So
Someone
that
with
pile of
a-
treasure is going to be worth $1,000.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So it's a collection of gold coins, jewelry, fancy ancient Theros art objects, stuff like that.
I see.
Right, and then Stanley, you're going to open that door as well? Oh, all right. Meg, you're going way down there.
Oh, I'm too far, sorry.
Well, no, you can stay there. Just hold up for a second. Don't go any further than that.
Alright, okay. So I am.
All right. So, Stanley, are you going to open that door next to you? All right. You see another room with yet another table, and whatever was on it has long since turned to dust. And you don't find anything else of value in the room. No, it's just a stone table or an altar. You're not sure which. It's not a sarcophagus. All right, so you've explored all the side rooms, so you can continue down the main passage, which is this way here.
Hell yeah. Wait, have we checked? Fuck. Have we checked this room?
There's just bones and stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
There's an ominous blood stain in the room that Stanley's in right now.
Anonymous.
I see the blood
No, an
stain.
ominous blood stain.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right, so what are you guys going to do? Are you going to continue deeper into the ruin, or are you going to turn around and head back? You've already got probably about $3,000 worth of loot right now.
Oh,
But will it be enough to at least get us all new weapons? Like better weapons?
Just bones there, Alex.
will it be enough to get us enough whiskey for John and me?
No, probably not.
Hello?
Okay, we have to
Oh,
go
no?
deeper, guys.
That's what she said.
So you guys drink a lot of whiskey. There's nothing in
Nice.
there, Stanley. It's just a relatively small room. The only thing of note is the blood stain. All right, so you guys head deeper down. You see some bloody footprints on the floor. All right, and Scare.
Yeah.
as you get around this corner here, and Johnny, you hear a click.
Click.
And
Trap.
suddenly, arrows are flying through the air. Make dodge
Fuck.
saving throws.
Can I use my dodge ability?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Right, so roll your dodge and you get a +1 on it.
Okay, +3 then. Nice, I dodge.
Okay, so
Oh, fuck.
you guys both managed to barely hit the deck. It's much closer for Johnny Blacklung, but Scare Sniffy McColt hits the ground immediately, and the arrows fly over your head. It appears that you set off some kind of ancient trap, and the arrows eventually fall silent, and their ancient, decrepit-looking shards are just littering all over the floor. But you're safe for the time being, anyway.
Johnny, my friend,
Okay.
are you okay?
Can we use intelligence to see if there's any more traps
Like,
going further ahead?
Can you hear
Yeah,
me,
you
guys?
can make an investigation roll.
Okay.
John, you're lagging a little bit.
I
Can
heard
you
him.
hear me?
Well, yeah, it's a little bit faint, but I can hear you now. Yeah.
Well, give me a second. I'll restart Discord. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Da 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 da.
Can you hear me?
It's
Very
very
quiet.
faint. Yeah, let me try switching the server region back to Europe.
Because sometimes it seems like I'm talking to myself.
Well,
All right.
think you
I
were
don't
pretty
think
much-
I don't think we heard you earlier, but we can hear you now. I'll try switching the server region. Hopefully, it doesn't mess everything up.
Okay.
That might help more, though. Okay.
Hello?
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
John.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear
I think
me?
we're good.
Working better,
Yeah, you're good now. Better
Yeah.
than before, definitely.
Yeah, I can hear you now, John.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was saying that, like, can I use investigation or something?
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that. So, you can make investigation now to see if there's any further traps. All right. You do not find any other traps in this hallway.
Fuck. So are they like single time loaded? So we can.
It seems like the arrows won't be able to fire again.
Okay, so I'll try moving forward.
Okay. You move forward, and you're kind of bracing yourself for an ominous clicking noise, but you don't hear anything as you move
Okay.
forward.
Oh, I see a door.
Yes, there's a door at the end of the hall, and the passageway continues over to the left as well.
Yes.
And let's see what you can see. Okay, you just see the passageway continuing.
So can I open the door?
Yep. So, anybody else gonna move up? Like Meg, are you gonna?
Yeah, can do. Where?
They're continuing down the passage.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're grouped up by this door down there.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So, John is gonna open that door. So, you see a room filled with pillars.
Ooh, and I see enemy.
Pillars. My mortal enemy.
Climbing on the pillars are more of these disgusting-looking creatures. They have lamprey-like mouths and
Octopussies.
octopus-like hands that have wicked barbs on the inside. And as you see them, they kind of inhale with a disgusting inhalation sound, and then begin to exhale gobs of acidic spit at you.
Oh.
So dodge.
Okay. So, well, we'll roll initiative, and then maybe roll dodge.
Initiative.
All right. So remember to click on your character.
Does everyone
didn't
roll
do.
initiative? Or,
Everybody roll initiative. Yeah.
okay.
All right. I'm demoting you to a 6, Scare, because that was your first roll.
Fuck off.
All right. And the bad guys are going to get a 2.
What? Nice.
So, Anne, Crypt, you're up first. All right. So, what are you going to do, Crypt?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What? Okay.
So Crypt is doing stuff, right?
I think she just moved.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The camp boy.
All right. So, yes, you can use your rapid strike. That'll use a point of stamina, so you'll have 2 points left. All right. So make 2 attacks.
Unleash hell on them, my friend.
Okay. So 8 and 11.
Nice.
All right. You barely hit. And you kill this guy here. All right, so you just aim your rifle, squeeze off a shot, and the creature falls dead to the ground off the pillar. All right, and your second shot with the rapid strike. You've got 3 targets. Right, you hit. No, I don't see any ping from you.
No,
You gotta hold down the left mouse button to ping. Or it might be too lagged. Oh,
Now I saw.
I just saw a ping. Maybe it was just super delayed. Yeah, now I see.
Hold your fire.
Alright, so unfortunately you only do a point of damage, so you graze the creature and it's still alive. Alright, Johnny Blacklung, your turn.
Johnny, my boy.
So, this is the only enemy left in the room.
Well, Anne calls out that there's more deeper in.
Uh-huh.
There's more deeper in.
Well, I wanna... Okay, I see now. Well, then I'm gonna attack the closest creature with my shotgun.
Okay, you've got a good shot on him?
Yeah.
Alright, so make an attack roll. Alright, so 8 and 11. So you hit, and 11. You do 2 points of damage, which is enough to kill the creature.
Nice.
Nice, John.
So it's kind of like it's just about to be spitting a glob of acidic spit. You can see out of its mouth hissing little droplets falling, but you just blow it away, and its spit glob just flies up and hits the ceiling instead of you. All right,
Nice.
And Vinny, your turn. Yeah, you have to move. You can hear the sounds of combat coming from in this room, though. Oh, let me change it to meters. I guess I forgot to do this map, too.
Bruh. Metric for the win.
Well, because it's on feet by default here.
That's right.
Angry metric voices, angry metric noises intensify.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. That's what we do when we hear football.
Centimeters, meters, kilometers.
Celsius.
All right. It's going to be a very difficult throw on your wrench. I'm going to impose disadvantage.
He throws the wrench around the corner.
No, they use meters and kilometers
Yeah,
and
just use A, I think. Not
Right,
a
so,
fucking noob.
Okay, so disadvantage, you take the 2.
Feet for height. Oh my god.
What? Okay.
Right, so all he has to do is beat a 2. All right, your wrench falls harmlessly to the ground. You don't reach anything.
But I mean, like, distance is distance. Why would you use another measurement for height or length or like whatever the fuck?
Wow, that is kind of weird.
Hmm.
All right, so
You're telling
Vinny, that's
Canadians
it for you. And
that
Scare,
are
your
weird.
turn.
Okay. Oh, what? Wrong thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay.
Right, you've got shot on the run, so you can move and
yeah.
shoot. So you can shoot
Yeah,
twice.
that's what I thought. I'm gonna use shot and run on this bad boy here.
Okay, and then you can take your second action to shoot the other guy, or the same guy if you don't kill him.
Yeah. Okay. Let me shoot. Run first.
This
All right,
bad
you
boy.
missed.
I missed.
You can still take your second attack though. Yeah, you missed.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that. Fuck off.
Right, you missed again. You're just like pow, 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 shooting into the darkness, and you can see the flash of their eyes in the purplish muzzle flare of your gun, but
Okay.
you don't hit anything.
Can I still use rapid reload?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Yes,
I will.
because it is a purplish hue to the muzzle flash, because Hellion powder burns with a purplish light.
Yeah, so like
That's
instead of
fucking sexy.
instead of like yellowish, you know.
Yeah,
flash,
yellow orange. It's
like we
it's
have
like a
in our
purplish
world.
flash.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so now it is ESL's turn. So, Alex, you're up.
ESL.
All right.
So much better.
LSE.
LSD. He wants the
All right,
D,
so you've
boys.
got 8 movement. All right, so that means you can move up to 8 squares and take a shot. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get right behind Johnny or Anne.
Tessa.
Right, and can you see them from there? Yeah, you should be able to see one of the guys. So you can take a shot at him. Alright, so attack roll. Dodge roll, he missed. So you hit. And you annihilate him with your revolver. Alright, and you can take your second attack. Can you see the second guy or no? a little bit. So he'll get a cover bonus against you. But you can still roll to hit him. So, not so easy, you miss. Alright, and Meg, it's your turn. Make a perception roll, Meg. Right, you hear sounds coming from this doorway. Something is coming through it. So you might want to be ready. So either, retreat or ready a shot or something like that. If you're saying anything right now, I can't hear you.
Who is?
Oh, so, hi. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello,
sorry.
yes.
Sorry about that. Okay. Retreating might probably be a better option if there's something coming towards me there. So,
Yeah, because everybody is in the other room now. Might want to do strength in numbers. You could move to there and ready an attack action for when something pops out of the room, if you want.
Alright. Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
Alright, so you kind of fall back a little bit and ready your pistol to fire, or rifle, whichever one you prefer.
Well, I'll say I don't know, because if it's for the door, the distance is not that far, is it? So the probably
No.
revolver.
Alright, so
Best one.
you have your revolver at the ready.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's the enemy's turn.
Okay.
Alright, so breachers do pour out of that doorway, so you can take a shot on the lead one.
Okay. So roll revolver, I guess. Oh no, that's equipped in it. Sorry.
And you can hear more coming through the door too. Alright, so make your attack roll, Meg.
Oh, okay. For
Because
revolver.
you had that readied attack action. You were aiming at the door ready for when something bursts through.
Right. So revolver one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't look good.
No, it does not look good.
Primitive revolver.
Alright, so you missed your shot.
Damn.
Alright. But that shot lets everyone know that there's combat going out in the other room too. And Scare, since you're closest, this thing is going to skitter around the column and try to throw up a glob of acid on you.
I scream.
Alright, so make a dodge roll.
Can I use riding on him?
No. Alright, so you do manage to dodge back out of the way of the glob of acid, and it just hisses and bubbles on the stone floor.
Oh, that's sexy.
Alright, and now it's back up to Anne's turn. Crypt, you're up. Well, this thing is still up on the pillar, so you don't really have a good melee attack on it. This guy is attacking from range.
Throw yourself.
Alright, you have one bullet left in your magazine, so you can fire, because I believe you fired twice last turn. And then you could reload and move at the same time for your second action, if you want. Alright, so he tries to dodge out of the way of your shot, and he does. He skitters back around the column. On your character sheet, are you talking, Alex?
I think it just means the attack equals 10, then 2.
Oh,
It's just
that's
two
if you
different
have
rolls.
advantage, but Crypt does not have advantage, so we're ignoring the 2. You just take the first number. Alright, so, and then Crypt moves and reloads. So now it is Johnny Blacklung's turn.
Johnny
All right.
Rabois.
So I think I'll just blast this dude with the remaining shell in my shotgun.
Okay.
And if that doesn't help, I'll use my revolver.
Okay.
But I think this should help.
Yes, you hit. And you do a point of damage to it, so it's now looking critically injured.
Why? Oh, damage 9. Yeah, I see. Okay.
And he rolled an 8 to resist your damage, so
Okay,
you
so-
only did 1 point.
Now I want to do rapid strike with my. So like I hide my shotgun and like take out my revolver and like rapidly fire a couple of times.
Okay, you can do that. That'll use a point of stamina to do
Yes.
rapid strike. Okay, so first attack is a 4. That's gonna miss.
Shit.
Second attack is a 7. That's gonna hit.
Ooh, damage
So
10.
10 on the damage roll. All right, you
Fuck.
do another point of damage, which is enough to finish him off.
Woohoo! Finally.
All right, so you got a kill.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right, Vinny, your turn. So you heard Meg shooting at something back out in the hallway.
Oh. I think Meg's like here somewhere.
Oh, Meg's right here.
Oh, okay. Schiebe. What are you schiebing, Crypt? It's a German word, pretty much.
Is she trying to say Scheiße, is she?
I don't know. Scheibe.
All right, so you move
So
to
was
there.
the glass.
All right, you did shot on the run last turn, so you can't do it this turn. But you can move and then shoot, so you can take a single shot. Okay, so roll your pistol attack. Gonna try to dodge. And fail miserably. Ooh, and also fail to resist damage, so you just blow the creature away that's charging towards Meg.
Nice, thank you.
Alright, and that's it for Vinny, so Scare, your turn. You hear Meg and Vinny shooting down the hallway.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I go here and shoot.
Alright, you see one enemy charging down towards you.
Okay.
Its ravenous jaws snapping over and over.
Revolver go.
Alright, so it will try to
Your
dodge.
thing.
Oh, he almost had a 10, but that's a hit. Alright, and ooh, he rolled poorly to resist your damage, so he is dead as well.
Nice.
Alright, but
I
you
got a
can-
kill.
You can hear more coming from this doorway. Alright, Alex, your turn.
Ooh.
Scream at them. Can we move freely?
Can you see all the way down there? You're not supposed to be able to.
Whoa, I can see pretty much, yeah, all the way down there.
You're not supposed to
know
be able
why.
to.
I didn't see any enemies. No, I didn't.
The lighting isn't working right. It must be sight lag or something like that. But yeah, you're not. You're only supposed to be able to see 30 feet.
Okay. I just scroll up.
Yeah, some of you are able to see super long, some are not. I don't know why. Okay, you can do that. It's called readying an action. So you can ready a shot to fire if you see anything else come out. Okay. And Meg, your turn. You also might want to ready an action to fire,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll do that definitely.
because your only other option would be to charge forward into the breach, and you might not want to do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's
Go
too.
ahead, do it.
No, it's okay. I'll play the safe option and do the ready.
Charge!
All right. So 2 more creatures skitter out and climb along the walls,
Okay.
Oh,
and
that's
Alex and Meg, you can make your attack rolls since you readied actions.
Okay.
You press the revolver, or whatever
Oh.
you're attacking with. No, I was talking to Alex there because he
Oh,
was asking,
right,
what do
okay.
I press? You were correct, Meg.
Okay.
All right, so
Nice.
we'll do Meg's first. So 9. The dice are being slow. Real slow. All right. So you hit Meg. And you hit Alex. So Meg got a 13 on the damage roll, and Alex got a 12. So 13. That's a kill. And that's another kill. So as they scamper out, you guys just unload your revolvers at them and just turn them into piles of bullet-ridden goo.
nice. Pow, 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 pow.
Nice teamwork there, Alex.
All right, so you're free to move again.
Anyway,
okay.
Alex.
All of us, or
Yeah.
where can we move to? Is it further down? Is it or?
Well, there's a few doors around.
Oh, okay.
Can we move?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay. Hey.
All right, so that's the door that the enemies were coming out of.
Okay.
So are you going to open that door?
I ready my revolver.
Okay. You open the...
Reload.
Well, you have Alex open the door while you ready your revolver, but there's no more enemies in the room. They seem to have all spilled out to try to eat you.
I see a
But
treasure.
you do see another treasure pile.
Nice. I want to investigate it.
It is a similarly rich-looking treasure pile worth at least $1,000.
Nice.
Give me the money.
So you
me the
found
money.
some money. So now you
Money.
found like probably about $4,000. You could retreat now, or you could head deeper into this now what looks like a cave that has broken through into the chamber.
How's everyone doing health-wise?
I think we're all okay, aren't we?
Some
Yeah,
people
I
are
think
down
so.
stamina, but I don't think anyone's down HP.
Okay, nice.
You've been pretty lucky so far.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Let's
want to
keep going,
investigate
definitely.
this room as well.
Okay. You open the door, and you see... Bum, bum, bum. Nothing but bones and rock.
Nothing at all. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I investigate if there's anything here, or just...
Make an
stuff.
investigation roll. Perception.
Percezione.
Nope,
Like,
Nothing
investigate?
of value. He's just searching the bones in this other room to see if there's anything of value, but he didn't find anything. Okay, so you can continue into the cave structure to the south. Meg, I'm going to move you up with the rest of the group.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I think John's here, right, John?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Alex was asking if you were here.
Okay.
I was not paying attention to chat. Like,
If you want something, just talk, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, like, who are you, Crypt? Or who?
I want to ready my rifle.
Okay. So, you can ready your rifle. You
Yeah.
see, well, actually, what do you see?
don't
Yeah,
know,
you're one of
tell
those
me.
people that can see longer than you're supposed to. But
Yeah.
you can see a pool of shallow water.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll just change the lighting so that everybody can see
Well,
like that.
I scroll up the page always like only 6-7 squares. What I see.
Well, just change the lighting so that everybody can see like you're seeing, because it's not really fair to have some people have real limited vision and others not.
Yeah, true.
All right, so you can see this cave has kind of intruded into this this ancient ruin, and beyond the pile of rubble that are all that remains of one of the walls of the dead end passages is this massive cave with a shallow pool. At least you think it could be shallow. You can't tell. It's murky, dark water. Maybe it's really deep. And there's some bioluminescent mushrooms as well that help you see a little bit.
I want to take the mushrooms. No, I don't.
In the distance, you can see the glistening of gold, but you'll have to get to it first.
Gold?
In particular, I think Ann Baker sees some gold, yeah. But yeah, right here is mushrooms.
Nice. And what's this?
All right, so that's it's a pile of green goo. You're not sure what it is.
Okay. Okay. Monster puke.
All right, so you can move forward if you want.
Okay, will do. I want to investigate the mushrooms, the goo, kinda.
All right, make a perception roll.
Percepciones. Ah.
You're very busy investigating the goo. Anyone else going to move up?
Very busy investigating.
I can.
That's some interesting goo, I gotta say.
Well, you're trying to figure out what it is and what it might mean.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and Alex, while he's investigating the goo, you notice some movement in the water. And suddenly, rising up out of it, are some twisted abominations. They look like the creatures you fought before, except these are covered in like moss and algae and stuff. They apparently spend their life in the water here. And then deeper in, you can sense some foul presence pervading your mind. Something out there is literally worming its way into your thoughts.
Oh.
And you sense a dark hatred and a burning hunger for flesh.
Okay. I want to go ahead and eat all those 3 monsters.
Alright. So, anyway, it's time for initiative.
Alright. Let's go ahead. Initiative.
Alright, so the number to beat is a 5.
Wait, click on character first, right?
Yes.
Give
Well,
me
I'll
a
just
second.
change yours to a 6. And
Is
yes,
that all-
you always click on your character when you roll initiative.
Is that all of us?
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah,
did,
everybody.
but I kinda missed.
Okay.
Well, I'm changing you to a 6 scare because you can't cheat in a higher roll.
Go ahead. Fork.
Alright, did everybody
I have
roll?
fork
I'm
with
about
me.
to
Give me a
sort.
second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm getting back into game.
Okay. Meg, I'm gonna move you up a little bit.
Okay. I kind of find it hard to know when to move and not.
Well, if you see other people moving, you can generally move.
Okay.
Or if I say you're free to move around, then you can move around. You know,
Right.
and I'll tell you when to stop if you get to a dangerous area.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so sorting, and first off, we've got Johnny Blacklung. All right, so in the dim light provided by the bioluminescent mushrooms, you can see some dark shapes moving in the water. They crest the surface, and you can see their horribly misshapen bodies, vaguely humanoid, but wrong in so many different ways.
The ones in the back.
Yeah, there's ones farther back, and then there's three
Yeah.
closer up.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
All right, so what would you like to do, Johnny?
Okay, I think I'll move a little bit. A little bit further,
Okay,
like here,
okay, you can do that.
and then I'll attack this thing with a shotgun.
Okay, make an attack roll. All right, it stumbles in the water at just the wrong time, and you plug it with the shotgun. Ooh, and you just rip it apart with a blast of buckshot.
Nice.
Nice one, John.
All right. Okay, Vinny, your turn. Okay, make an attack roll. Hold down the left mouse button. There you go. Okay. So he's going to try to dodge, and he's successful. He dodges your first attack. You can fire again, though, if you want. All right. So you aim carefully for a second shot, and you hit. And you got a 9 on the damage roll, so you shoot him right through the head. And it collapses, twitching, thrashing around in the water. Right, and ESL, Alex, your turn. Okay, wow. Alex busting out the high rolls. Alright, so you hit, and you kill with your first shot. So your second shot just really finishes him off. Alright, Meg, your turn.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
This area looks quite big, so I'm thinking to help everybody. I think I might do Mastermind again.
Okay, you can do that.
Maybe to help get us in better positions for other.
Alright, so everyone can move half their movement for free. Including you, Meg.
Oh, okay. Find it. I'm not sure how far I can go. It's 4, isn't it?
4 squares. Yeah, because you have a movement of 8, so half is 4. And you don't have to move if you don't want to.
Is that to there, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, the white grid is the squares.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else gonna move? Alex, I think that was too far. You can only move half your movement with Mastermind. So you can move up to 4 squares. Oh, I didn't know you were gone, Crypt. Yeah, he did Mastermind, so you can move up to half your movement if you want, which in your case is 4 squares.
For I'm prepared to get everyone into better positions, whereas at the moment we're all kind of crammed into one area. So trying to help the whole team here.
Yeah, but you don't have to move if you don't want to.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's Meg's turn right now.
Okay.
But Meg did his Mastermind ability, so everyone can move half their movement if they want. So if you want to move, you haven't moved yet. You can.
Yeah, I was confused for a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to help people get into better positions for more enemies and stuff, so...
Yeah. I go here, I think that's... yeah.
Right. So you're in like ankle deep water right now, basically.
Okay. With my rifle ready to fire.
Alright, and Meg, you can see in the distance some more creatures. These ones look darker and even more misshapen than the last ones. They have skull-like faces and distended spines.
Yep, okay. Well, I think because I can shoot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see the distance. The
Yeah,
distance is probably a rifle shot.
Yeah, I was guessing
That's a
that
little bit
anyway.
long for pistol range.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for a rifle shot on this one here.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Okay. It's gonna try to dodge and fail miserably. I got him off Google. I just, Googled a D&D monster and got different images of them. All right, so you get a blow against him and do a point of damage to his disgusting rubbery flesh, but he's still alive.
Okay.
All right, and now it is Scare's turn.
Okay.
Do you
which
see
one
2
of
guys?
both is damaged?
This one is damaged here.
Okay. I would like to use pin down on this boy. Wait.
You're on the ruler 2 right now. You have to go back to the pointer
on
to
this
take.
one.
Okay.
On this one.
Alright, so that'll use a point of
shoot
stamina?
him. Yeah, and shoot him with my rifle.
Alright. So you can do that, and then you can reload your rifle with your second action if you want. Or
yeah,
you could, let me see. Yeah, you don't have fast hands, so you can't switch.
But I have rapid reload.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay,
Oh, you can. Oh, well then you could fire twice because you can rapid reload and then fire again with your second action.
Oh, nice. Okay, I shoot the guy.
Unfortunately, he dodges your pin down shot.
Okay, so he's not pinned down.
No, he's not.
Okay. I shoot him a second time.
Right. Make another attack roll.
Reach rifle.
Alright, he dodges your second shot as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Rifle.
Alright, and on their turn. Right, they just move with blinding speed through the water and moving in leaps and bounds. They just kind of like leap up over the water, splash down, leap up over the water again, and splash down.
Dolphin
and
style.
they turn towards Scare and Anne, so Sniffy and Anne, with hollow, soulless eyes, and then suddenly, out of their outstretched hand, a red beam of light shoots out at you, as fast as a bullet.
Fuck.
Alright, so...
Bye,
we'll do Anne first, and then Sniffy. So, Anne, make a dodge roll.
Okay.
Alright, you are hit.
Blump.
So make an armor check. Alright, you take 2 points of damage.
Whoa.
So you're almost dead, but still alive.
God. Now he wants to kill us.
Alright, I'll change your HP for you.
Yeah,
Alright, and Scare, same on you.
Whew. Okay. Dodge roll. Okay.
Dodge roll.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, he hit you as well.
Even worse than crypt.
Alright, and your armor
another
check.
duster then.
You crit failed on the damage roll. So you don't take any damage. You manage to, turn aside, and it just glances you. You feel a tingling, burning sensation as some of your skin dies, but you evaded the worst of the damage,
God.
and you don't take a
Oh
point.
god! My skin's
Crypt,
rotting.
Crypt
God.
got hit right in the chest, and immediately has a patch of necrotized skin right on her chest.
Tentacles growing out of her chest.
No, not tentacles, just necrotic skin. Yeah. All right. And now that's it for them. So, Anne, your turn. All right, so you're going to rip and tear. All right, so you can do an acrobatic charge and get 4 attacks against him. So roll them 2 at a time, basically. $12 and 5. So 12 is going to hit, 5 is going to miss. All right, so 8 on the damage roll. All right, you do a point of damage to it. So it's wounded, but still alive. All right, and then your next 2 attacks. $9 and critical success. So you're definitely going to hit on the second one. Yep. And you hit on the first one as well. So 8 and 10 on the damage rolls.
Sweet.
All right, so you do a point of damage on the first one, and a point of damage on the second. So you stab over and over and over. The thing just won't seem to die, but finally it collapses.
Nice, good job. Now come help
Right.
me.
And now it is Johnny Backlung's turn.
Right, so I attack this thing.
Okay. Alright, so a critical success is a hit.
Low damage.
Low damage. He rolled also fairly low, but he only takes 1 point of damage. But he's looking critically wounded right now.
Well, then another attack.
Okay. Alright, 9 is gonna miss.
Fuck.
Alright, Vinny, your turn.
Do we have anyone with healing abilities or something?
Nope. You just gotta survive.
Okay. You hit that crypt, you gotta survive.
Okay, Stanley is gonna take a shot. Alright. He's gonna try to dodge, and successfully dodge. So you can take a second shot at him with your second action.
Stop rolling fucking tents for the enemy.
Yeah. Come on, give
Right.
us some ones.
There you go. You ask, I deliver.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so you definitely hit, and you do 1 point of damage, which is enough to finish the thing off.
Yay.
Nice. I missed all my fucking bullets. Yeah.
All right, so there's
The money.
another huge pile of money down in this direction here.
Okay. Are those green things jewels as well, or something?
Can we
Gems
move
or
freely?
Oh, they're mushrooms, glowing mushrooms,
sorry.
bioluminescent.
Script, fucking
Right.
stay back. Be careful.
All right, so you
Let's go.
trudge through the knee and waist deep water and get to the treasure pile. So that's treasure number 3.
Nice. Okay, Crypt, you can come and save. I want to investigate these mushrooms. They look tasty.
Make an investigation roll, or just perception if you don't have investigation.
Okay. Yeah! My mushrooms. Nice.
All right, you find some mushrooms that you've heard tell of before that have some healing properties.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Crypt, come here.
So you could give those
Let's
to
test it.
Crypt.
Crypt, come here. Let's test them. I mean, there's not much to lose.
All right, so Crypt, if you're going to eat the mushrooms, roll a d10.
Oh, God.
Just a straight d10 roll.
Dude, come on.
There's a dice roller in the action bar on the left.
Huh. Oh, I never saw that before.
Don't even see it.
It's the little thing that looks like a 20-sided die. Should be down near the bottom. All right, are you going to eat the healing mushrooms, or are you going to let it go, Crypt?
I think she's
Crypt?
distancing herself from us. I don't know.
All right. Are you there, Crypt? Oh, she's saying bad lagging. Okay. I guess we're not getting your messages. Okay, she's going to eat the healing mushrooms. I'll roll a d10 for you, Crypt, since I think you're lagging real bad.
Oh,
Right. You're going to get 1 HP back from the mushroom.
oh, I thought she was gonna die.
No. Because you correctly identified them as healing mushrooms.
Nice.
She's only going to get
Whoa.
1 HP back.
Crit, what's that spam in channel? Crit, are you back? All
I
of a
think
sudden, all your
she might be
messages
back
came.
now. All right, so
Yeah, I
you
think
can you can resume moving now. Move around, and there's a little bit more of the cavern to explore.
Oh,
If you
more
guys are good to
mushrooms.
keep going, I mean, we've been going for a long time here.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm still here.
Right. So Johnny Blacklung is down around the corner here now. He's getting deeper into the cavern. I suggest, staying roughly together.
Yeah. I see an enemy.
What about where I'm standing? This treasure here.
Oh yeah, I already marked that down for you guys.
Oh, so we've got that treasure. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
What's
that's right.
our money count at right now?
Roughly
5K or something?
4,000 or something.
Oh, okay.
4 to 5,000. Yeah, I'd have to add it all up, but yeah, probably
Okay.
closer to 5,000. Yeah.
I take
So
a
you
sip
could
of
turn
my
tail now,
whiskey bottle.
because there are some big looking fuckers
Oh, let's
that
fuck them
Johnny
up.
sees.
Can I investigate these mushrooms?
No,
Okay.
because
I annoyed the game master too much.
this thing is looking down at you, 4-armed and vicious looking.
Okay, I want to pick up the mushrooms and throw it at them.
That might
No, I
give it
don't.
more. That might give it more health, though, Skit. And we don't want that.
Oh!
Yeah. Actually, you threw frenzy mushrooms at it, so now it'll get double attack and damage.
Oh, thanks,
Okay.
Scare.
Okay, guys, help me out, please.
All right, Crypt, I'll move you up a little bit with the group, but you'll still be in the back to protect your vulnerable HP total.
Yeah.
All right. So, everyone make dexterity checks, stealth if you have it, to see how stealthy you are on your approach.
Dexterity. It's fascinating. I have so many plus on all these things, and I always roll low.
I've got 12. Nice.
Yeah, Crypt, I tried to find mushrooms, but he won't let me.
So should I roll dexterity as well?
Yeah,
Everybody roll dexterity. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Everything's lagging as fuck.
Oh, that sucks.
I had some legs as well, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday is probably and Friday are the two busiest days for Roll20, so
Oh, yeah.
Especially
it's
at the moment with everyone.
it's kind of rough.
Yeah, especially with everyone on lockdown and stuff. And
Yeah. All right, so who didn't roll yet? We got 5 rolls. We got 6 people. So there's Crypt. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are all fairly sneaky. So you can move up a little further before you disturb these creatures. You can move up to about here if you so choose. Right there.
Ooh! Holy macaroni! Fuck, they're
Motherfucker.
big. And there are more than one.
Here you say?
So they're massive, hulking creatures just
Oh,
clomping
God.
through the water.
Oh, God! Oh!
We can
All right,
do
but they
it.
don't appear to be aware of your presence as of yet.
Okay.
Don't
Doesn't
think-
seem to be a way.
Oh, Crypt
to
is
sneak
moving
around
back.
them. It's okay. They look harmless.
Give them
I don't know if Crypt is lagging or what. Okay, Crypt is lagging again. I'll move you behind the group, Crypt. Maybe it'll stick this time. All right, so yeah, you could just sneak back out the way you came, because these things look like they could rip someone limb from limb, or there might be a little bit more treasure there. Maybe you want to see what's past them. Actually, I'm gonna, in the interest of saving some time, we're gonna take one of them out.
So what do we do now?
It's up to you guys. Do you want to retreat or do you want to charge forward and do battle?
What do you think?
I mean, there
I
are.
mean, you already have a pretty good total of money right now.
Yeah, and they are quite big-looking beasts, aren't they? So
Will that be enough to get us all new weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know then. You decide, guys.
well,
I
unless
don't
we
know.
I take
Well-
offense, Alex. I'm gonna kill your character now.
Nice, do that.
Oh, if we're going to kill Alex,
Right. So, I'm seeing a general consensus for retreat, but maybe you guys should vote on it officially. So Alex is saying retreat. Who
Well,
else?
there are
Wants to do what?
3 big
Well,
guys.
yeah, yeah, we can retreat. Yeah.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
very
I think-
big
I-
guys.
yeah, I think.
Okay. So you guys slip away into the darkness and
Into the darkness we go. Oh.
count
Can I
up your
investigate these mushrooms?
winnings. No. You can shut the fuck up though.
You hear that, Crypt? He won't let me.
Don't forget, we've got those couple of bits when we go back up as well to collect. So
Yeah. So I've gotten a running total. So just let me add it all up on my calculator here. So you got 3,000. Well, actually, I probably don't even need a calculator. All right, so all right, so you got $5,400 worth of stuff.
Nice.
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. Not
I
bad
take
at
a
all.
zip of my whiskey bottle.
All right, so that's quite a good haul from the Temple of Doom. And you'll all be able to equip yourselves with better weapons and gear the next time you adventure on Felon.
Nice.
So I'll factor that in next time you play this game. Although the next one shot will probably be D&D, actual D&D. So it'll go back to those characters you had when you faced off against that evil priest, if you recall, the one who was summoning undead.
Yeah.
That was from a couple times ago.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do a game of that, and then we'll come back to this one for another game with these characters.
Okay.
You don't remember, Alex? I'm pretty sure you were there.
I think he was, yeah. I think it was the same group.
Okay, well, I'll do a little refresher that I'll post in the LGUN D&D chat.
Because I'm struggling to remember that one, if I'm honest. So
Yeah. That'll remind you what happened.
Well,
But,
if it's going to be a new story with the same characters.
Yeah.
it's
That
not
was the one
bad.
where Scare was a bard and he played dead, if you remember that.
The best one.
All right. What was the name of the game? The LGUN Halloween Spooktacular,
Yeah.
which didn't happen until November, I think, because Crypt had a Halloween event that we delayed for.
okay.
Okay, so that's it. Thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for making it.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Good fun.
As always.
All right, and you were very victorious. So congratulations.
Oh, we were, yeah.
You got almost all the treasure.
Nice.
So
Okay.
if we had carried on, how much more could we have potentially got? Just out of curiosity.
Another couple thousand.
Okay.
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 Were these the last big enemies, or
Yeah,
was there more? Okay.
but it would have been a tough battle. You
Yeah.
probably would have lost one or two,
Yeah.
potentially.
That's what I think, yeah.
So it was a smart play to fall back.
Don't get too greedy.
Okay, good night, Alex.
Yeah. Take care, Alex.
Take care, Alex. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I'll send
Yeah.
everybody reminders of their characters and everything
Okay.
for the
Yeah,
D&D game.
Yeah, that'd be handy. Yeah, definitely.
All right, yeah.
By the
I
way,
might
guys,
be
I got the
behind.
treasure. I'm there.
Oi.
You didn't get it though. Too bad.
Okay. But did I get
the-
the mushrooms?
The two aliens just killed you, whipped you in
Yeah.
half. And
Actually, the big boys are concept art for a Predator movie.
oh, well.
Oh.
I looked up four-armed
the
monsters.
Face, yeah. The face.
I thought it was like from Aliens or Alien at first.
Yeah.
Because it looked a bit like a xenomorph, kind of.
Yeah.
But the
I
face
was
is
just
very
looking for
Predator.
four-armed aliens, and this looked close enough to what I had in my head for these big guys.
Okay.
And then there were
Nice.
more of those psychic ones that almost killed Crypt. So it would have been a tough battle.
Hmm.
All right, I'm logging off here. I got to go to the bathroom like really bad, so
Enjoy your time.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Then I'll probably get on Valheim. You should totally
Okay.
get it, Scare,
Okay.
because it's like
Yes.
Viking goodness.
Are you
Okay.
playing on a server, or how is it?
Yeah,
like?
we've got a dedicated server going.
So we don't get randoms and griefers could
Yeah,
join
my
us.
D&D friend Pat is running it.
Oh, nice.
You haven't got to worry about, hackers or griefers or randoms coming in and ruining it for us. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Checking it out.